right, we say we'll be from Kastle 90.3 FM. And Monday, so we are beginning the week. We are busy as an your number one political and current affair program. The manhodo and we are busy as a brewy. Orinti, a shawunia catching a higher crown. Into me can send bebre. Oh, Sunday radiation. Let's begin the week with a smile. Let's begin the week with love. Let's begin the week with peace. We are busy a higher Kastle 90.3 FM. The manhodo. In fact, the penny name, you know, you're ending the year. We ended the week with a very sad note. We started on Thursday, Wabra Akunshebisi, Ewo UCC, Westgate. Then on Saturday dawn, in Sukasi or Otay, na Kofebian wa from na washing one inqua. Maybe sending in our sheds and Ewo. And on that note, there's a bribiara in Sia. We will definitely have the Metropolitan Chief Executive Officer, Honorable George Justice Arthur. Oh, if you do my high in common, other matters, and then my OC down the mini day. On we'll definitely have him here. Now he is in command, the biggest platform. Orange Sabana Nezuka Sefriniza to a higher Kastle 90.3 FM, the biggest political and current affair program in the whole central and western regions. Now Israel. One Iran Waruki and the Kopak Abakade and here it will affect our pumps. But in painful bisu they had to go there Oyaza and they were crude oil in stock for 2 months. On it recently is Orokodono, it wouldn't affect the nation. Nande is when you catch him at University of Cape Coastal. Lectures are all. What's over your check a crack? Now, or yet, then. Oyaza and they are Henry Bonko for our Kano do. But then, and the pay could do on the information obeying there. Walk no Yami Aduma next week and a Kasina Bokodo. On into next week, we'll bring you updates on that walk. Another demonstration at the University of Cape Coast teachers. And they say it could be you. Over to my own so. But an NPA, National Petroleum Authority CEO, another acting CEO, was sure the nation of 2 months fuel reserves amid global uncertainties. Energy experts busy in common on this issue. Now the NPP internal war in internal conflict in and one of the aspirants, Honorable Ken Kennedy Ejapon, Ozi Abotuga, that Obeya, the party leadership, one suspend, another one resolve the internal matters in Uwe, and Sana will elect a flag bearer. Honorable Ken Ohini Ejapon and Anunsudi the Minsemi together the party leadership Obeya, one resolve the internal conflict or kodo kasakasa or kodo hono and Sana we elect our flag bearer. We are bring come your regime or to be part of it. Betty Osman Ninka will join the conversation. And we are starting with a good note. And to join in on Facebook, Kastle 90.3 FM, then also on YouTube, Kastle 90.3 FM, and all our social media handles. You streaming live. www.kastlefmonline.com. And once we are bringing the streaming live, like the page, share, and then leave your comments. The National Platform I will text messaging and so you're active in the area. Bring text message, then also on WhatsApp message 0244743143 0244743143 for all messages in for Fado Fabra na yenzi in common. But let me acknowledge our proud sponsors and the wish us and Emayadi the biggest conversation. Yes, Rebro Lonat the area that are you suffering from malaria? I could test actually yes indeed. Malaria and Boabani biwo unyi pedrima. Edu kupende bochum neze tase or a Lonat. FDA aja timdo ye drupa papa. And the all leading pharmaceutical shops across the 16 regions. Ebenya Lonat edruni bi na ato na eza kilo malaria. Or the answer na ebonu medruno or the edidi pa. Then remember, a qualified personnel on check unhwe de ampa. Yaribanu oboje mansana. Lonat scatter malaria. The maso and a high sense 2025 January campaign of Gudara Rokodo. Television, air refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioners, laser television, gas cookers, washing machines, smartphone sound system. Nina phone featuring our high sense one showroom across the 16 regions. Achimota, Amahia, Bachona, Dansuman, East Legon, Kasua, La Paz, West Hills Mall, Tema Mall, Kumasi, Takwa, Mankasim, or Ben Blue Hills Restaurant, or Antiqua, Wanya Pacific Filling Station, or Yinizi in Fenim for high sense, and 030255000 high sense, everyday prices for everyday people. You away, say, Ojinoa, Uduma, and to me, Yashi. On internet 31st Herbal Clinic, or eye specialist, and the what's it? Are you suffering from glaucoma, cataract of the eye, blurred vision, eye pressure? Fall on 31st Herbal Clinic, eye specialist, na untum na one sham far more. Waben Kastle FM. Was also Ben Oil Cocoa Depot. Interpone Chakra the Kastle FM. Now one show 31st Herbal Clinic. Mankasim or school Kasim behind the mosque, the Masuna Asin for Sukrum. Waben Oil the Presbyterian Church. Aguna Sodro bypassing Kubim. Remember on the 1st of July, Doc Baba Oya Kastle FM ha. Yes. Fre Oya 31st Herbal Clinic. I was 0559-999543. 0559-999543. God is our healer. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, Anointed Agreement Control that you can rely on Electricity Company of Ghana. In Kanzia ko offer production only there or hot. Production need to go on. Or internet what's it? You need to have a backup generator. A power source or your backup. And the mobile phone and a power bank and allergy. Power bank and it's the Anointed Engineering Wabima model and the a power bank or a generator. We are experts in sales of generators, repairs, rentals, and installation of generators. All from 5 kVA to 3,000 kVA, backed by 5-year warranty. Over 20 branches across the country. Cape Coast and Shonichakwan, our country. Just opposite the main lorry station, our Ben Oil Republic Bank. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator expert. Enyumako Arubi Kao NPA the Masu Telecell and a Betway in a free game pack Unyano or Bua Emma Jumezi Abro. So on the second part of the show, my baby's won't come on Mezi Achro Ewa. Alaji Kwamina Akaba
Yenua.
Bibi aboko.
Nyaminadu.
Yeah, there me say. Yes. Oh yeah, muye. But I just wanted to motivate myself with
a higher crown.
Yeah.
Good. And maybe luxury.
Yeah, God is in control.
Weekend we're happy to listen to the interview.
Okay.
We're a nice lady. And you know when you have a territory.
Yeah.
It's yen to be complain be irrespective of what.
Yeah.
And for me,
just trust the process.
We asking when some say I didn't say remember
yeah.
And whatever the case may be, whatever the situation is, they yankuponasi because when you pa a yet no business.
Yeah.
A human I now once and kind now we rusuno. Obin poses a kwamina onye bibiare. It's banne me why is this when you why your zama wona a company is banning yede na de bia mise bro is bande bia mise mu obi mo bezi mpono onye bikra obi mo bezi there no onye options simple akado meze mu mpo ma abre it is difficult and come me feel that sometimes if you are going to be greater most of the times it doesn't come on a silver platter.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need to go through the process, go through the mill, ups and downs, undulating, or a bread. But for me, I make a perseverance.
Yeah.
That's also for worry, for sure, Uncle Ponum. You just does no obey. Because we're discussing this accident issue on our power. I'm missing there. Share cars are watching on me. Come in, Obiara, your mistake.
Tabi.
But Obine Sana, or the fee baby, no the best one. So just imagine. By your own any fault, any mistake, any problem, but your business and not that son. That is how life is. So you could have been positive, but to my should be, hey, how you come in man? But I think you are doing good. I'm on the card. The next thing you biggest contract.
Yeah,
I want a Kenya fee. So the process you are going through, what's it out the day you are going through that experience, In fact, will be from one survive.
Yeah.
Obi so wa fam wa ye and be ameka de
anima me ko duru accident scene wo no and pen say me kro ho na me call Westgate UCC lectures one demonstration. Yes. So me decided that our light at Pedu into me send wo Pedu na me nante way to that area.
I am shishi
I just na me pedal me hwe enu me bi e wo ekanu mu. Yeah, but that stretch of the road here more things. In security wise, the road is not safe.
Okay.
I feel kwano humpa baby we fu.
Oh, I say the problem is it my camera break.
And from Pedu to Oil West Gates,
yes.
No street lights.
There are street lights in your honor. Oh yeah, tete. Meaning why we don't care about these things,
Yes.
And especially the pruning aspect in Impono. Yankada be born in you. Censure to the base weekend and so to say home route far. The likelihood would be to me boom part of car dumpono. It is possible. But I day chrome I didn't make say Bonnie being see you're serious about the situation.
Yeah.
You make any attempt that we want to solve a situation. And that has been our bane. We and our most of our society yenya jizi yenya reshimo yen institutions for mu because enyim that's no wa sazi me from time to time no they go around doing it but enyim every year bian before rainy season po be yinitire no na you chrome efu but at the airport there kwana ko twetwen dua kwana won ko dog kwan wan sa na kwa ko ewedwuma
and I want to hear the responsibility of Ghana Highway Authority.
Yes, of course, highways when they do.
So I don't know. How often do they check these roads?
And to come you see, so if one year when you me just say that you're paying for krum.
Yes.
So one year you prompt the person now.
No, so I'm promising one
because highway you know, yes, or your appointment, but sometimes politically no. Pay for was baby.
And one other thing, there is a new development on that stretch.
Yes.
Factories, even there will build the factories in as well.
Yeah.
On Chebia. The massive flood that Obesi Ewo Cape Coast will be that area. And Obaba Kwanumu.
I want to yamunam.
Even the warfare.
Yes.
Warfare. Now a corner and a gata will try to just gata kiti bi no da wo
Kwame no oyes need to know me wojizi and I'm right can paying for attention about kodo and once when attention about kodo no obvious definitely about to my share now I solve some of these or your problems because about development na arrange there be a culvert about development arrange there be as so to outlets about for infa especially when I say one say action here say for road na kasa na intention nya there o shefom kakra
the DVLA junction opposite wo
woni nyina da me not into no say ntuma anya culvert bi amboko na nto da nsuta onfom no nkwa ebenya problem to be from anopa way us member share problem bi a all kodo a means angari na chiri honom of which I know there asem or kono rinza akohwi or kan kware no because obi development no gata bi anwo anso befom no beko so once as a boundary bought to honom no obviously so now no ho yes so the force no ba as it be no kwemi bia no obobo ato achi and e be say the attention to honom they prevent any future occurrence bia or negativity or the brain you try
alaje me da say
ma so me da say kwa
na enso se de enyum bomre
oh that's mama njama wan
and ejama me wa I don't know say or talk a code be dia but I don't know say the last time me bisa no the Honorable Judge Justice Arthur Ewiabri waba the studios of Kastle 90.3 FM Ewiabri yenyini bezin komo ebusia enti dem na mobo wa afono no there and the yebenya the MC yenyim there and the a busy day from Saturday up to Monday. Why you busy pa but we take the time the opado onyen spend the time wa na easy in komo enti ma o messages in mbra for ebia wasem bi se bi epede bisa Honorable Judge Justice Arthur Fafa 0244743143 0244743143 na inzi inkomo nti Honorable ha mama na kwaba na easy inkomo and the area bri join on Facebook Facebook Kastle 90.3 FM then also on YouTube Kastle 90.3 FM join in wo na yenzi inkomo area bri Facebook then also on YouTube Kastle 90.3 FM Fafado na Fabra na yenzi inkomo leave your comment like the page share na afoforo so when you come from onia kacha onia the Lord Mayor Ewiabri waba cancer wa ha inti yebezi enkomo ma wo messages no so mbra 0244743143 text message another WhatsApp message Fafado Fabra the biggest conversation in the region me man hodo Ewiabri ena ya tenada yebezi enkomo ewa inti mama Honorable Judge Justice Arthur Lord Mayor Honorable Kwaba
Kwamna man. Ma today be said them is a kakoba ya. Kwamna mafaka kwamba.
Afaka kwamba.
Mafaka kwamba. Me office in the man come as a kakoba.
Edibi be yewa.
And just is a kakono when what to do ana.
Chida wa kana maji.
Ya na asuma mu we kwenkibiza.
Chida wa kana majidi.
Suma mu won kwenkibiza.
Sisi wa titodo.
Wa titodo.
Na bibi aboko.
Kwamna nyame na adom.
Me ase.
Bibi aboko am there. Maba hacha papa. Bibi aboko. Me best me when the enzama so improve more. Kastle FM keeps improving. Bibi ayo fine.
De eba hache. Eba hache. Yeah. Now how many months in office?
2 months.
2 months.
Yesterday was 2 months.
Yesterday was 2 months.
Yeah. Ndeda bosu me bi ni pepe ndeda.
How is the office treating you?
Oh. Mami che we tif etif no masu me tifa. We say na menyi wona ye adwuma a chere. MVP na what's man ka che.
Yeah.
Michia won pa michia won Yami shran won so da nyinara no won kese fi da ha Ewiabri bia wote oye kwamna esuman oze program no pona na ye ne Ewiabri program no
memma no do sisi ana we
free but je moti bia dwendwen na ye bi kwamna mu da ma abodi ole ye white
mehu
memma no hodo ye michietive no etifo wote yan fi chichini benche won so wo hwen wo Facebook live meeting one me chia one papa
okay
kwamra michia wo na wo crew enyu ye adwuma menyi Alex Kobna Kwanchi Alex na na kwikwan na mpanyimfo na menyi wan bay nti michia wo nyina so michia igwaman na nanom asofo mpanyimfo it's the ministry or chieftaincy and religious affairs yes. Local governance chieftaincy and religious affairs nti menyi asofo ahrowa wo gwa mensin ba ha na nanom na oye all the religious bodies na menyi won ye adwuma ewiabe se wona so guda michie ho nyina kwam na office ye na jumezi no ho no odoso nti I'm coping with the office na mim there with all of us Cape Coast obotum ponpa.
How has been with regard to the support from the Cape Coasters?
Honestly, say proud to Omanpayin obo nominate him another obo mizin the ozimole magwaman nti gwaman won so won jimintum through my assembly members na kwam ne bunde ni gwei obia support the George Baba and enhubia
yeah we were all supporting
na no payinfo my MPs honorable Kweku Reketsegen Dr. Kwame na Mintanya ko all the party executives across both NDC MPPs na other political parties when you know no be our support. I can't afford to disappoint anybody. And Oman Paying Bom is in look at the euphoria of Bogway on the faith, right? Now, April no Oman Paying Bom is in there. Mimba Jinana name the Mason Cratchy Payin Ewugwe Mason name. Now, a ye no do no usebwa igwemanu bueno osemari uza afeshe each confidence will repose in me 17th it's also an indication that we pemampa usende assembly members what to abamu hwan a wugina mpotem ewo gwemens ni nyina mu we 45 edonane enum north and south 15 north 30 south na abano so oponyimpa 21 edonukor the one baka hu ntini nyo ye desia 66 assembly members na woto aba the word matum anade wonji mo mampanyin aka na atum kwamna you have witnessed a lot.
Yeah.
Oftentimes no mampanyin bobi nizina we rejecting. Ibi wo kra nyanwa nyina mpo na woto. Nanso ni mu 66 na de siesie ni nyinara. Akumpo nyi wo kada debi omampanyin ma ka menye on ya adwen. Won nyina wo gina do kada omampanyin nyimpa na yi na mehene no yanyo ya adwen. Into assembly members in Koto, yes. On the 17th.
I remember at a point in time, Mpono, where you had the obeying proper acclamation.
Exactly. Even when you were there.
Yeah.
It was someone who perceived to be an MPP person. Mobwa.
Yeah.
Oye Prince. Tibudaku.
Yes.
Mowo Olalo Costa assembly member. Also, like there. Yisi. Wabeya. Into Abano. Mama and to send a nyina ya ajatum. But where the ma Portuguese in Rebecca, it would have been contrary to the law.
To the law, okay.
Into no other what wala. What is so provey? Who provey chere? Edom dudu ni nyina de man no all can no ya no fanfa. No ya kumuma sam no okay. Into they gave me 100% votes. So it's clearly an indication that alone. Onumpo ye chrede igweman no bi apem dem be means in cratch pain mbegyina aban na name na yɛtoto nzama ɛwɔ government ni mu nti kwamna oye 22nd am the what aban ɛyɛ ɔda na wɔto yi ifida no a good friday nti holidays ni tema to adwoda no no ye easter monday ni nyina no a holiday nti mara me share adwuma ase the mason cratch pain officially oye ebenada 22nd april 2025 mebe ye adwuma ewo gwemens ni mu na gwemens ye wo metropolitan assembly wanyim office na ye wo heads of the various department within the metro nti na we can hear there ozikan mishia the coordinating director of the assembly because yenya me sinkra chepenye no na onyi bia abanizi tum ni nyina man the ontino ho no nhwe ntotonzama politically administratively ni nyina onhwe nti ma be ya wajima tum de meye me sinkra chepenye na odo omam report mishia ne nyine zi nkomo ye wie no na odo ye kashia the management that comprise of the heads of the various departments. When you want your closed door management meeting. Ye we na de edwumayaku awro assembly no mono. E dem make sense ke hia hwan. The management ought to go and introduce me to the workers of the assembly. The worker wo ke yime kire. Assembly mbane gimutu menyi won kase wanyim kase. Wo mam azo kire da was mama akwaba. Nti no ye nyijesam on that 22nd Tuesday no. Nti kwa na bibi ayo okay. Na mzi bibi simenyodo. Ehu de o constitution wa ha constitution man mbocho ni kwabna yimam. Constitution yellow yi. Me pede mu quote as because I cannot come to Kastle FM without quoting.
I for Bible because you are not the Bible now. Can't you for Bible?
For Bible nka
because say constitution and the Bible na kan o
ebe na nche mu quote mo amna no ba ha mu quote Bible
and I miss on fan kan ho because it ended that day
amna she chapter 20 caption is decentralization and local government njata say now Eshaha Article 243 of the Constitution obi olite mi bi on for constitution on way no hwe come no see clause 1 of the 243 there shall be a district chief executive. Every metropolitan is a district even though it has the political authority. But the constitution uses district to refer to metro municipal. Well, it started with districts. So there shall be a district chief executive for every district who shall be appointed by the president with the prior approval of not less than 2/3 majority of members of the assembly present and voting at the meeting. Also clear that one. Now the district chief executive shall preside at meetings of the executive committee of the assembly. In the what and who comprise the executive committee? Be responsible for the day-to-day performance of the executive and administrative function of the district assembly. Be the chief representative of the central government in the district. Now saying that
I want ejina abana name.
Yes.
District in
the central government. Into what comprise of the central government? Even though many asoya a wɔhwɛ mpotempotem a membu na yɛn ɛsom ahoro na yɛn nananom wɔne dwumezi no local governance, chieftaincy and religious affairs. We work directly under the ministry. Now, as a chief executive, you are representing the central government. Atasa. And central government comprises of all the ministries, departments, and agencies. Inti me your mampeyin wo gwe ikroma ha. Miji na mampeyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The man of vision. Nyimpa we ko sua aman yo pa. No lesana ba osane bay. No wa ba dan oman Ghana manenyim nyama aba. Mijina na name. Na mijina na name oman peyin His Excellency. Ono no oye o chair cabinet. Inobi so.
Ono no chair cabinet.
Finance Ministry. Onyini yejuma bashanasi. Moboa.
Yes.
Nti menye Finance Ministry for menye woni yejuma. Local government menyini yejuma. Ministry of Energy menyini yejuma. Agriculture Ministry menyini yejuma. Road Ministry menyini yejuma. Transport Ministry menyini yejuma. It is a mijina omampeyina name as a central government representative. Or all the ministries, departments and agencies, I work with them. Not only one particular ministry, but because one cannot be the chief representative of the Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. Also the chief representative of what? The president and the central government. It's Kwamna mabeno over the years. Mensi krachi mpanyinfo a wabesu nkonyina no. Menji nzida da mazami wodisi hu n'enyi odo. Nti mabeno na medisi menyi odo da
predecessors ni nyina.
Menji nzida woye.
Okay.
Nti medisi menyi odo da bosomokor mizibesi ho. No nam de enyi ejumoku ahoro ye ejuma wo hye wa asinti e de wo hu ehuwan enwuwon problems wo problem nti bosomokor mokro ejumoku ahoro bialem e wo gwema nsinemu ano mutunizin institutional tour na ansa na no mafra won nsantrofo mejizi de na wo hobi meka kire hone de igwe nyamin chazo omampeyina from dem mbra membegina na anemi butebi semenyu odo apart from the omanpeyin wono butei ye wo manifesto na no nkeka wunyina no kwamna wo wo gwai wotitim wo gwai mizimu dwumezi nyina wo gwai inti no butebi semenyu odo a mepeda yeze denu gwaman denwa na sedam bute no obaye adwuma na obowie pare ya ode menyi adwumoku ahoro wa dwumezi ne hye wonse ne dzinsa wodo ono na oma mokro all the institutions.
Okay.
Name the institutions. Mokro DVLA. Mokro bebia inti nda menyu kese menye mensin krachi penyi na metina wa DVLA boss menyim na onyimam njata ase wonyu ye adwuma wonyi meda George nyi menyim hwan ejumoko awro ejumofo wo DVLA wonyimam menyim hwan kwam education kwamna wonyimam menyim hwan fisheries wonyimam menyim hwan kwamna atasa Directorate of Health wonyimam menyim hwan nti odzikan mensin krachi penyi dem na dey. Then you ascertain their problems. Since I'm in UK, senior high schools, we will go across my hanyinala, Marco. Minimum one minimum. And then there, Makada Kwamna Isuman. Ube be Padoko St. Augustine's College. when you grade the papa Augustine's headmaster maybe you are from menyina ezi nkomo na kwamna mezeno loko wa
Unpopunity
osende minyimen onyimem menyina ezi nkita ma akoho wa baha ede ye development plan all the senior high school teachers were bay Mr. Kobna eko wa asem wo ka chon de ibi nsi da ma be ye paying 20 years me we the majuma mu the MCE we tune na ba majuma mu ha da onyim izinkita ho.
Is it part of the resetting agenda?
Oh yes, 100% part. Any step we take, it's about resetting all the department, resetting the position that you are occupying. Just as it. The 8-year development plan is menyuado. Kwamina share papers in daily graphic or all the agents, media houses what capture. Mofra mpeyinfo aro and all you see some mpeyinfo bay CCTU mpeyinfo bay kwamna you were there.
Yes,
akan was on radio da.
Oh yes, won come
o kwamna men in bibi anchire da akan was.
Oh
why live
yes won come
nti kwamna ejuma na ya sha se de yen nti se bi some there how is the office treating me? The office is treating me very well because many heads of the institutions many one way ejuma mu no kwamna many one is in the yo mankaka mungu biado hey I am a boss storm I will never do it. Hey I am Bella I will never do it. My doors are open into me heads of department be otumo bamu ho so problem net da na onyema discuss morocco so won nyina was matching many one no cry. If I need them, I'll call them. If they need me, they call on me. Mama, but you discuss the problem as it is. Mo coordinating director. Me unit today will be in Nunia. Come na hear them ejuma na onkoda. Yes. You see, man kada me a perfect. But 2 months. Come na I can't count my achievement
without those people.
Yes.
Okay.
Na 2 months mara zama yen mutum zemen says mubo there oye nyi such in 8 years.
Okay. Yeah, sure the
vision. Okay, Mr. Daman America.
Said Daman America.
Yes. Okay. Oye nyi such in 8 years.
Yes, I've been following you from afar.
Yes.
Every step I've been following.
So you accept that?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Hey, come na pan and the waja to me.
Oh,
na yazi. The controversial.
No, you know my position.
The controversial friend and presenter of the moment.
Me controversial. But you share the 8 years development plan.
Okay.
The last time at PMC Hotel, I was there, conference room, with the medium-term development plan in Yano, and I was fortunate to be part of one of the committee, that's the social committee. But Yanshe, what is the vision for this 8 years developmental plan?
Kwamna, me koti bibi or constitution mo. Na ye patch there for the purposes of local governance, or the citizenship, nangas and ones who would take part. But there's something here. Also, Article 240, Clause 2B of the Constitution 1992. Okay, we also Parliament shall by law. I want to infancy. Maybe Makawi and Achematre etefuni. Parliament shall by law provide for the taking of such measures as are necessary to enhance the capacity of local government authorities to plan. Yeba shishe. Atasa, it means in cratch penina. O man penin wonenyu dazuhu. Which is which supersedes whatever we have within the metro. But it is incumbent on you as a Metropolitan Municipal District Chief Executive to plan to initiate, and that's the be before forever. On your danyina sayo 8 years in a wabason, 4 years wabason. Just bring something new. You have to initiate. You have to coordinate. Because awuni omampina name singing, and you are the chief representative and the president. Instead to kanzamo bom eshishanzama. And manage and execute policies in respect of all matters affecting the people within their areas. Kwamna, you agree with me? The problems that you two face, nzamo do tumu bogweno. Kwamna, are different from, sometimes are different from nzamo do tumba KMA. Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. Another TMA. In the TMA for by Yebusuebi, but there are certain things or you peculiar to your metropolis, which is different from KMA.
Yes.
Also, with a view to ultimately achieving localization of those activities. Kwamina, Missy Guaha na wawom. Mu 40 plus na mu womi.
Yeah.
Nkofu feed them a small boy man. Of course, I'm the youngest MC. You understand?
Yes.
But me a small boy, me 42 mo 43 years this year.
Yes, small boy.
43 years na mo kwe.
Anye easy.
Obi sisi obi tina radio dozi wa ashe. But the radio nature. Ozi wa ashe small boy. One way 45 and 50. Asemo waka yin. Go bin. Now, come now. So maybe 43 years will go ahead. I think it's incumbent that at this time I should understand Cape Coast. Near the man. Intimate was in a mess no. In fear what you are doing in me. On yes, sa yo coca jan. Nemum or do you choose a botebi see in your do. On the Portuguese MSF development plan. Mpuntu inshishe. Na yeshe thematic areas. Kwa mnede bia na ifi wado kohen. Nti abakwa ne yaba foda ifi a odo kohen no obefi ho. Nti mfi a wotwe ode yenyimi yintum yen hihye ye yebutu fi ase kra. Kwa mna yintum ye bia.
Yebutum pa.
Yebutum. Kwamna danyi na yamo from a was Cape Coast ha. You was schools are papa wanyan kwa yudu. Wesley Girls High School, Infantipim, Adesada College, St. Augustine's, Holy Child, Ghana National College, Agre Memorial, Ogwasek Tech, Efutu Senior High School. We can boast of these schools. Kwamna eboko class by class. Ni gwafum ba. Wo school woni butuma akan wan. Eko Wesley Girls say gwafumbo wuguo. Kwamna wondu 100. Onya roho sama. Eko Ghana National that I used to teach. Mr. Dala moko class by class. Metrazi. Metra government. Ibi wa metra as well 5 classes. Government. Kwamna moko class ana masi. Obiara nsor engine ho. Ebo wuzin na abo baby efi baby ete na atinefom. Mr. Dala meye. Kwamna bi wa class of bear 45. Na nyimpa 1 pen no fi gwai. Class of bay 50 nyimpa 3 no fi gwai. Ye ben den mo waye. Nti mfia wotwi ode hinanyimi. Ebia na moframa no wonom bozimbo at the basic level. Kwam no nso enyi. Ana moframa ebia wonye 55 50 30 40. Amfantipim, I will not recommend anybody with 50 aggregate 50. Don't find Infantipim. What to the glory of Infantipim? Inte ye be den mo wa ye mfia wo twode yen enyimi. Oni nyi de ye ba ma basic level no wetum ya hyemekena. Na mo frama no fiti ahyese no wetu wona adwuma boy.
How do you intend to do that?
Oh, we have it. You were there. We have the plans. I brought all the experts from the education sector. There, yenhwe ekone yeba for that. Yeba madam, you know, I might not be an expert, but the experts were there. The likes of lawyer Edu Yeboah no more who had education for so long, watch all the heads of the senior high schools. They were there. Come this man. What's the baba? Atasa. Because last 8 years, there was a committee, subcommittee, what was him, the orphan educational subcommittee. Come this man, 8 years in we them committee if you are. Very important committee.
Why?
Under the previous administration, maybe reintroduced as a Metro Education Oversight Committee chairman. MC no chair, Miok. Maybe Mazababio. They are to waba. Now we to discuss matters from there near Zako General House, so that we make certain decisions that will improve upon our educational level. Come now, in terms of Yanumoframa Wallace say, teenage pregnancy, Adoko Yanumoframa Gwemensini
And drug abuse.
Come now, Moframa 12 years, 13 years, to 18, to the extent of 10 years, who I been what we know funtam, why a brantam, Amimi Fenny Baba. George Estesata was born by a fisherman. Ano wo canoe, you see, obiara obo onyimbi onyimo papa. Mama me adwofo so na otonanam. Ohonam. Inti samaka ye nuanom mfrofo asema, I know what I mean. 13 years, 12 years. Na kwamena waka kafa yefun. Na elu wo moframa woro wo moframa no hona no nhwe wan. Na da nyina we are reproducing. Moframa wunye janum. Moframa won dachi intum and prophesize on future. Intino damazi ya beden na ya sowano mfia wotwa ode yen enyimi. Ejuma sam wo gwa mensini mu oye a hawkese zimogwaman. And it's a threat to national security. You know it. Say mbabun inye juma ya. Kwamne sumana abokwan abazin otumuzima oye kro no. Oye nyubru no oze baba. Oze sekane twetweba. Oze ejwamanesam oze ba. Teenage pregnancies as a result of that. Into kwamna abokwan yeba for that. Igwe mensini this time yebenye dwuma yezame yenim babun. Yebe so koka sayo 8 years yana. Igwe we cannot boast of even one industry in Cape Coast. You are witness. Then Ekotama, Accra, Kumasi, Takrady, Tamale are industries. Or pedo. Ibimpo ye juma wona oje 500 mpo nyimdo ye juma, because the devil find work for an idle hands. Kwam na nyadama was it abonsam ohwehwe juma zema nsa onye juma ndizo ote ona ne nyanko ahye baggy jeans ne nyanko ahye shoe no super do ohye bia ade besia fefe wa bokon ro nice one. No wa ko da opera onye na tina na besia na aka da walla wo size nyima abodam papa butu ahwema onye nwibira ndi sabi onye adwuma ye na no kotokum yedun na okọ besia a opia na opeda onye na tina cho butum nyina tina masomdua aba onye adwuma Amin Sangare ye won no so we bubun for no reason bi anyim. Inti 8 years you de hinenyimi. Abokon na kwam na yeba fado a igwe mensin yebenye factory si bia abogwai. Onye dema.
Yes.
Abokon yeba fado a yen economic development obe improve obe develop yen economic will grow abakwa na yeba fado yen economy no how would it grow in Cape Coast? In the 8 years development plan would also capture that. Would also look at that. Combination. In the mpunchi yenye bi ogoyo omwa. Traffic lights aro ibi bogoyo omwa. Kwamna nkwat akwantempon apapa odi de gwe ikro ahoro ibi bogoya onye
oyipa.
Kwamna footbridges away budu wan krantama. When ye kra oyefe owo double roader na nkofu wafu na wetwom na biso ndaka lobobo nkofu school fui na se ye wo footbridge mo framan wofu na wotwom woko onye ya. In the 8-year development plan will also look at how best we can improve our infrastructure development within the metropolis.
Okay. And say at University of Cape Coast lecturers where there will be a demonstration. I was there, Mekroho, but unfortunately, Binti was will to Ashada next week. With regards to Oye Yanu Road Dido, and the Mesada Mefado, me see foam from Pedro Johnson, me nanto ya me call UCC West Gate. Ni nyina ende Meroshe Oye Nyoma 1212B. Now along the road, alongside the road, Oyaza street light no. Ekwano ho is no good. Cabo Bonkrofo. What is your plan? I don't know the Eba office. Eba a document be order or check the obesity street light when you ECG for a cabo obesity street light or a chance upon a document like that.
Come no. In chance upon any document of this nature. But you know what? I was also at the University of Cape Coast. Me say na mo cry. Okay. Na me kaji one petition. One petition. And so tomorrow, I've invited the director of urban highway. May invite urban road director, regional director, and metropolitan director of urban roads. The one Bram office immediately they solve that problem of hams street ramps now or one, as well as whether or not we can have traffic light. But as part of my institutional tour, Moko highway, Ghana Highway Authority, Moko urban roads, Moko electricity company of Ghana, Menyuan Kezin there, Ewu Roda Wali Yefi, Kaswaleba. You were two. The difference is that abundance no be no N1 road. Wali has a kesi or a takrade. In the paid junction from paid Walu Beninano, even we are going to have double lane roads or them. Then Yebenya overpass. Mawaya interchanges here why you be war or ye Kastle Nazi. What about baby or paid when? The plans are there. Everything is there. Under the big push project. It's a highway for him. That is the reason highway. No one put away a traffic light war. DVLA junction. Because they have taken notice. DVLA junction, Nkamfo junction, Agri junction, then University of Cape Coast junction. Because one put temporary wire we start road no wasn't go to. Ntina one pede where your road dinner. No, why you need na prako. But you
would agree with me that traffic lights.
Oh, that's where I'm coming from. Mm-hmm. But temporary, I think we should impress upon them to start doing something. As I was starting the way you road in Umpono, it will not cost anything because it will be better to save life than to wait and say them kofu and sana was start to project na why no. That is the Nkomwa me pada me nyuo ni zi nyame bo ochina now the ECOWAS road initially no your plan or that straight but since there was buffer tikwe krom ankafo tikwe krom ma ebo poi Elmina na wa tuado from Elmina to Takrade Abra from Pedu to Abra the call Chufo Praso or a road away earmark for expansion until no so about expanding. Now the government, the president has announced it's an war news. Then all the metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies light bialo was system ni be our repair. Wabe new lighting system. Ewo MMDAs. At the master now. It was part of the road announcement package. The government will devote amount of money be we earmark amount of money be to repair roads in the various cities. Sata. So the president and the government is going to do that. But what I am doing, maybe I must start them repair street light, you know. ECG recently, upon my visit, would donate 100 pieces of street light was more Metropolitan Assembly. Okay. And I think this story, Kastle FM captured them story. No? ECG. And assurance is that, say, yes, so, you won't there as Abuba, Obesana an additional 100. ECG, Alpha, street light no war. Nkamfo Junction, or Nkamfo Station, up to Nkamfo Junction. That stretch, you know, what's it? Memphamo one. No one maintain them particular streets. Into Kwamna in some Papa Lubagway. Asampa Nabo. Asampa Nabo. In some Papa or Lubagway. On Chelbiala, you will see the difference. All over Cape Coast. But quick one. And Fort Bridge in Hawaii will UCC.
Yes.
We be the same Fort Bridge. That was the saddle. We will confess man one. In the recently Facebook post as you know, in when them have set that particular site.
Yes.
Yeah, kwa assessment in a non-account. One hour to Nazi. It was that washing bay. A warning in Azokono. We are moving them. To me, I Fort Bridge, you know. Although we will complete that project by November. Now, when they start doing the Fort Bridges now, I mean, we put a pavement from aquarium, roadside in a paving in our core. Pedu. Now, this Fort Bridge will also pave that area. Wabaya light no doing
the Fort Bridge and then the pavement. Where is the funding source? Oh,
the funding source is from the government or a government
or a central
government project.
Okay.
Yes, central government project. So I've met the contractors and everybody. Yes, you have reached about 90% of consensus. Just that, no problem where to move Kofi Sumanum to. But I don't want to invite one. One of what Tonazo and Minuan Yinez Uncomo, Waja to the baby, and you won't be our boko. Kwamna, in that abandoned package was as part of common fund, we will talk about it. Government has said that he has allocated 20% of the common fund. Once in a history, our common fund abandoned 24 million. Nkanu 240 billion. A year, Ozama Metropolitan Assembly like Cape Coast. Then, every quarter, you bring over 60 billion. Now, out of the 60 billion old Ghana city, we allocate 20% of the 60 billion to build a modern model market for 24-hour economy. Are you aware of that? I have taken notice and we have earmarked at the southern area when our proposed market, you know, for the model 24-hour economy market. Until your Fort Bridge, you know, next you know, you build the 24-hour economy market huge one oye baby washing bin one nature directly inti kwari bobo pa kwamna
on this market issue no mepede you be revisiting bio because you call the various markets in Cape Coast but yenhwe edwuma no you said that within 1 month in office Ebobua oye the MP for Cape Coast South na the factory we tumna baba how far with it
kwamna I as a ebisam mo pepepe no honorable Kwekureke again we invite him Accra the judge ma promise the people of Cape Coast the mobile factory amon abakwa na ebe for the factory no obabe because the initial challenge was land into kwamna quickly mature letter krate Mr. Kamal Lands Commission under the directive of the MP and the assembly itself that we need a very strategic and huge land within Cape Coast South because it's for honorable.
But before then, many honorable didn't come out. No, okay, a land had been secured already. The Manso Baho and I mean, how far with that? Then going for another land again.
Yeah, we realize that we need a huge land which is higher than the land that is there. Land na owo achimono. Oye land honorable secure but na Manso onhopa. Manso nye there. The previous administration was one any sido. No work at the honorable Nkotua 1 billion. 1 billion means how much would I quote it in there? 100,000 Ghana cedis to secure that land. The land that the man wanted to use to build factory that will have direct benefit on the people. That's unko trees can san wa baba ye land no ejumana. Now we've realized that that land cannot contain the factory that we want to build. Nti many workers say yes the Lieutenant Kamal Lands Commission. Lands Commission ayo ho ejuma. Sisi ya wa hwehwe baby ya ba start. Honorable Kwekureke will come here today. Yaboko round. You can inspect that particular land.
So the land in we release.
Oh yes, Land Commissioner. No AEB waka 1 or 2 be there complete.
Okay.
Na yitum secure land.
In how many years, how many months? The scale of the project.
Kwamna, once the land, once we secure the land, you will get to know something. Because my commitment is to ensure that Honorable Kwekureke again will fulfill the promise of the factory in Cape Coast and fulfill as part of my 8-year development plan. I believe that obeyam the power and because as part of the plan, yes, you put in them babu no when you jumale. After there will be a formal sector job here, there should be another informal sector areas. You should create jobs. Opportunity yazama yanambabun. So all said and done, I'm sure by the close of 4 years na factory no why juma.
The second phase of Kotokraba market, who the consultants in your office, I've been following you from afar. The last time I visited Kotokraba market, you also said it that the second phase of Kotokraba market, worry chassis.
Kwamina oya roho. Aroho some woman de. Yeah, politics wa. And I don't want to do it because this year no ejuman was amo. Chelsea butuma ye no was amo there. Inobi so. Mben mahwehwe krate mu pa on Kotokraba market project. the previous administration under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama built the market, commissioned the market. In fact, Chinese phone was over $250 million. Now, what was here? Now, out of 250, was it $30 million? No, was it see market? You know, with a view there, Sikanke no other home. But the agreement was that say you build the market no mohona sikabiala wo bajije no one fanu mu bi shas that was a tua loan na yazam hon say yin de wo tua loan na you be phase 2 of the market in exam. That was the agreement, and it was very much conditional in Jatase. A corner was a 2 yen. Kwame na mebe na mohwehwemen no chede 8 years a owura starter obetina do no onto your 1 Ghana cedi dime 5 peso ompo on fund to that suspense account no mo to service the debt.
What did you see kadi?
Na market o miska market wona wotina mi in just stores na was more they have to pay every month.
Yes,
they do what you every month.
And sikanu so our account also do okogum.
I don't work account no was in the suspense account.
Yes,
Chinese in the government of Ghana where that agreement that the sikanu onkogu dem account no mu no one fan service or loaning no one de wo tua then they come and build the phase 2. Kwame na recently Chinese for no bay ehun da wa ba menyi wona akọ market wo ma engage one nazi kwame no wo be no wona asem nyi de ehwe market no put the way we allocate na. In fact, originally the plans with the market in there tomatoes for no wa ha edo tomatoes for tuedo anwofo etamofo into only there for hand tomatoes ekobuka and they so and tomatoes. No, tomatoes for no, they should be one in one line. Kwamina when you want to cross market one, the okwe kunwin when you plan so apart from scanner won't you 1 dime umpono. Most wachicha market no na even the fountain extra market in any one in suno flow no what the contain and the kiosk says do. No, I block a fountain. No, come now. I went with you to the market. Now, show one more wabatins in a corner who aurora. Come now, no yen so. Container what they see footway. Container what they see baby are. Or then emergency car be to move from. What the containers in the naked is in middle. There was a same market. You know. Now, Chinese phone has said that if the government can do and secure the loan back, unless there, abeni wa shasili cho loan be. 2, government of Ghana must write to Chinese Exim Bank. There, wapone chow wafum. No mum one fan chawan. Mamo won write to loan off. No one bembesi phase 2 no one fan kahu ne bibianye kama. So I'm still talking to the authorities through the MPs and the ministry. Now we too were being bois, no phase 2 we too we sabe. Other than that, the way one manage market, you know, come na what your boho. Into maybe for us to streamline things, Mato Kotokraba Market Management Committee, made up of 11 members. I mean, you can say, we boy office. We have provided them with laptop na nzama. Assembly kwa nyimda we need proper data on the market. You wanna what into them?
We need proper data
we
on
need
them.
Proper data. 8 years they had no proper data on them. Until we are going to do re-registration.
But instead store now wanna waji biano no biani. So how is it that we need them data no?
If you want to come in a suman, no wabaji. No wa sublet ama kwabena kwanchi no kofi. Nti inyim store bi wo kwam na sumo no kita be 5 stores. I said it there they beji ni nyina mo aka one. And people were asking, na George, na bia kwabna suman no kita 5 stores na mumizi no de do ye Kofi Suman, Kwame Suman, Atu Suman. Ibi sere na ehu, they don't know. Mohu nta wo bia la ye wadwe ne kita 5 stores. Ye ba gini nyina ya mo 1. Na obisu watene mi bi. Kwamna inyim da market ma abra ho pa. Me ye demonstration press conferences on that. Ma abra ho pa. Na muntu munhwe ye hwahan. We are going to do re-registration to get proper data for the market. Now, ya shall say that ibi wo ho wa tsena market 8 years. Kwam na untu one bo.
Assembly na one kwaja another why na bin their own.
What the year politics? Because they do not allocate it to the original occupant and the people who would wait ya. What should when you are also our young people years amo. Now no so him that no funazenti no so also untia because wabre. Is that how we run a country?
Wabre party no so
oh yes, no so no funazin.
Okay.
It will never happen under my watch.
All right.
Obiano wo market no mu bia kwamna. So ye diamond po obotua. Entua you will lose the market. On MPP and this is you are going to lose it. Now ketting if you are quarried or kunme with yes. A quarried or because we need to do the right thing.
Okay.
In the country.
Ebusamenye Honorable Judge Justice Arthur, the MC for Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly. Ena yezi nkomo ewa hano mo messages nembra onche biara nkomo no yedibesi onche biara. We have a lot of issues you better discuss, but entering here the first time or all be Friday, still Yanisa Bakanibio. Honorable me the video be to do. Na yenzi inkomo area bri ewo the video for to do mam. This is Oasis H2O. Still nkofu return here. Watch your blocks so. When there this sound winning issue. If you have akonwa now. The months in the how are you going to solve this issue? See defense no Ujuru. Honorable see defense no Ujuru.
This is a national security threat issue. Even over the years in the past, in some CCCCCC, Ewo, Nkruwa Road, Aplao, and other the south, I think in the Volta region. In Sunu, only be fee. Now there are laws, bylaws, always in there, or fight against sound winning. Messi in the past, yeah, politics. You are a party ni yenja anumunti, ye watching, yenja anuma, uncle, ebe George, where bena, who party for come one day, come now. Just give me 1 week. What is going to happen?
Do you have that political will?
100%. But you don't know what I'm doing in Cape Coast.
Oh, sir. So, if
I have no political will,
of the situation, internet now, no, or
yes, proud to that. Kastle FM. One day, won't stop being from building.
I stop being from building. Cape Coast.
Cape Coast.
Okay.
What is Sidan one Subonka area? If you are a book kububi one team, Anjar Jam Jones in nature, there was a huge flooding. I be why a gata, Nana pay was I gata ho. No, where to one block waterway. I was there in Surutoni na my name. You saw me. I was going round. My promise you go money there. I will not be an armchair MC. I will make sure that when the problem is there, I will confront the problem myself. Moko Miss Manuel Kosho problem. No. Maybe Marco communities be it will be. as a result of that na ball and some mansora nche ball and some business one no Cape Coast ha nti I have that political will and on man pay no so why shemitipia ananti bi kwame nanti ya
matipa
the president say obiara we sit down wo waterway
yes
yembun no man pay no mum tum nesi mumbuna muko bun so mum tum na muko bun na biba kada na be ni bubu da na wo yi weza na o man pay no lo be yi mezin o say dan no si insuma mumbuna who are you?
Okay, so
if I have the political will to clamp these people down
within a week,
I will clamp them down. So what say, man? Obiala only time you want pano. All these other two blog biala. I'm a judge. Menyim pay you for your pano do fo. So what say, my mama police for a ready one yina. What may you the writing? What part have been sabazi? It is a insui obefie. Onyimende isi nyimempi bia epo olba fon kofo a onyimende isi fa onyimempi fa awu mo a wonyimpa ba so ye ndisi nya wa aba no nya wo na ebo na kwamna nya wo na ebo no menanyim benyama na oka wo pacha awu mo elbo ma say yaze. Is that right kwamna? Onyaze papa. So take it from me. Action man. I will make sure I take action on
and Monday. So by next week, I will go
take
back
it from me. Record me.
Okay.
Those people were unscrupulous.
Say everyone brain to be
prison officers no one it done nature. Yeah, yes. So take it from me.
Right.
So Commander Podo Olitema, Bakano Police Station Commander. I am ordering him right now on this medium. On you know boys won't call CCR. And once I'm done with this program, I will call him. If so on tema na ability Commander Poda. Inala ni fiechiro. Police station echiro. It is a police of one sorry. No would time here no. Nessa epono obon one won't fear. Police will can they blame me? It's Kwamina Metina in with my call. Anna,
yeah.
I am calling on the authorities.
Okay.
Or Ghana Police Service, especially Bakano Police Command. Commander Podo, on you know boys won't call was is a chiwo. As of far, or weather for and can work from where the prison officers want the nature.
What do you want your cry?
One call CC, I want to wood time here be a biano blog go biano. One concuss is a malamo other one. As a chairman of the security committee in the metropolis, I am ordering them the block bio goa. What time here would you channel? One cast is so in Anfu. No bialo over one chin, one you cotum, near your wamba from.
Honorable Judge Santa, any news in Commoda, but honorable, obviously the land in a way secure for the factory, no, and car location, no.
Oh, but coded issue.
Coded issue.
I cannot tell the location. Then you pension or lay one. Adaza. Nimpenchen or lay one. I cannot tell the person that location.
Okay.
Miss one for when you want shum. No one for when you want share MP. MP is poised. This time, Kweku Ricketts in Mukofu Afon Ejuma. What does Subaza?
Okay.
He is poised to do it, and he's going to do it.
All right.
It's one for when you want share. It's our base as a way.
Yeah, last Saturday issue seen Yenje Unimana community Jumezino Dosupa. It was an unfortunate situation you witnessed last Saturday. The flooding issue in a few old buildings in Oye Cape Coast. Yenzinkomo.
Kwamna. Media for we interview me no makade or a black Saturday. It's unfortunate. oye memende tuntum zimagwaman kwamna nsu ni shase 5 am I guess nchedo to be 12 am no otwentwenda so otodam amwachin dam otwena kwamna nchenyimpa bebre nsu no fon wano krai ba nyankopo no hunu gwaman mo bora na nsu no to 5 am 5 am ze na nde hete nti moti be a bosole egwan na na minyi mugwa nti nsu ne chance do loto ana mo sole na ma mutukal me chance wo anafo me de foma krachim ze ba anafo ayedan na mudu ayedan na wa block eyina ezeko oye legend ho no no chede anafo gonum na wona baby was one kra no nsu na fo ho nyina nti mekasi Kastle den chemezi beseleje mukwa na wa block ho no na mesan meche na kwamna mezi baya ba London Bridge nti mbodu London Bridge no na mesan kro oye ye odegom if you ho nyina kwamna mukwa na ifie ni nyina eyiro ochede ho nyina flat then quickly menyi lady onye collate contest here wa appointing as assembly woman oye mamiesi asare obana menyi no kro fi
Honorable, hold on for me. Your predecessor, the former MC, Honorable Enesata, Waba Humano Dosi Opede. Honorable, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Afuma.
Yami Adumo na unsoe.
Yami akenu kwa igudu nkakanka.
Yada miasi. Honorable, ese o consensus bi yente o.
But your mangaza means already come minche for wuti and them because from me match. Na and put me bani in come but me will be you may be na. Course I mean you know doso. The NMC or one city or not something there. Or there okay mutual scale to account you know this is second phase of market na mean only is that Ozikan. The up to date game. I mean, at the point in time, Nicholas Education Committee Assembly. I just wanted to find out if it's true, so that
one can a collapse. Also, Oberona Education Committee Assembly no only ho into Onubena Waba revive the Education Committee. Then again on the market issue.
Okay, all right.
Yes. On the market issue, also per the contract papers are another agreement are order no or the market no in one hour the market no at the end of the month uche sika no or a fund bi also okokogum na wodi tua the loan and the miss obe no nso no account ni hwini enti yenya wo response on that.
No brother, Ozikan Education Ministry at Education Subcommittee at no point in time and a 1 year man.
Okay.
At the time Mayfree Assembly, Education Subcommittee, what your friend appear some, if I could remember, appear some. And I don't know where that one is coming from. Okay. And on Kotokawa market, you see, saying I see a keep close to our Kunima, Yaka Semna, Assembly. What Nayanka? No better, no better Pinos, no better Kakabo. Or starting it, you mean? I believe there in be in Shadam Buguma, say, me feel there or Tonobu, no, I shall ye, and son of Sad or Kasa and Kobo one. The middle of Sunny okay. Also, or there, would Jessica, na what the Miscano, what the order to sources account, you know. What they call a second phase. No? Why there in doing so, no, all my details of the management, no, there. The same agreement in all canon. See, I'm now in what you call no. At the time, 2017, I'm in BTMC, you know, in the 1,500 Ghana cedis or to them. And 2017, what the 1,500 cedis and what the negotiating what you know that is the monthly renter over to your market. Remember that one go to 1,500 Ghana cedis end of month or market. And see, me taking over the situation what initially now the court cases in court cases in
Kotokraba market wo.
Yeah, the market no. In the court. And see, it took some time and finally it took the market no. And see, starting a share as we realize that there is no way. Kotokraba this year over to now 1,500 a month for one store. There is no way. And my tomatoes will go over to 1,500 as rent every month.
And the honorable as an MC, even the price in the world chair more on the won't here.
Yeah, but let me check your assembly, uncle. Yeah, but tell back. And so quickly we went back to the Ministry of Finance. Manchester, I led the team, me finance officer at the time, Mr. Ebua, me budget officer, Mr. Gado at the time. And we could share finance ministry team, no. And we move there. The ministry share, no. At the time, you have to the market, so figures we able to put together now. You to make the market the other year. But in reality, there is no way we able to make 1,500 a month. And so we went to the ministry, sat with them, and we tell today, and whether I wrote to them, we able to meet and the ministry will take it over. So what is the point? That will be in
so at the end of the month, now occupants or Kotokraba market would share him every month.
Yes, it varies. After 2017, we are starting, and you'll be 70 cities, you'll be 100 cities. Look at the difference, brother. 70 cities against 1,500.
Markets one stores no one 70 Ghana cities.
We started 2017, a fresh allocation. Right where starting, it was 70 cities. 100 Ghana cedis and the offer the Bamba now so I think do book but on 50 cedis.
Okay. Inti hourly Frido as an MC, and in 1 hour stores ahin and a wuchia. My
brother, as long as you are diverting the issues.
No, honorable, I am not diverting because why alleged there one face Kabian to me who Sika wuchia, not at assembly in Jessica. Aso assembly Jessica okogu da me suspense fund numu ana
are you sure you are listening?
I am listening to you, Pa Honorable. Me too, Pa.
We went to the ministry to negotiate. And we will take you over. You are still asking me there in too.
So ministry need take you over. There was Jessica Kotokraba market.
I don't think you understand me well.
I understand you. It's a fun so what I see. So honorable ministry need take you over. Next, can all ministry no. Now at the end of the what term no ministry no account you there. This is the amount in your
MC it's the studio. He's talking about repayment of a loan. Also, confuse the public with collection of Sikawa market.
No. Honorable, me confuse the public. There was a situation.
The repayment, Sikana would see. Kotokraba market no on your assembly government of Ghana and Okodi loan or China.
Okay.
And I like a repayment of the loan na government of Ghana and Okodi no. And MC it's no studio look at there. We go suspense account there and you need the Kotokraba rent. Then from people the suspense account and now yeah how I would put your loan back. Is that that's not what he's saying? And I'm sure there. The repayment is kind of what's there won't go to no amount and now all your assembly order what you need 1,500 Ghana cedis per will be out in a store a month. And 1,500 Ghana cedis a month, one now and able to make sure to them Cape Coast Kotokraba market. And so I led a team and we call Ministry of Finance and you want to change. There. At the time, we don't know what went into the figures, but in reality, Kotokraba market, I got 70 cities, another 100 cities. And see, on Yaga, because them young of Nobu to Mutia. They should take over, and then once it's a central government loan, we will how to go about it. And from that time to tell after that time, look at the number of years I've been in office. Where and when has it become an issue? In the MC or the worker there, will be this kind of winter. After all, you can't watch you market. You can't watch your lorry park. You can't watch your keep course. It comes into the assembly account, and it leaves the assembly account as well.
Okay.
Why MC incorrect? You can't offer account in big more quick.
Okay, so
opera creating pressure there will be. Okay,
so Honorable Pochoma, Mr. This question after the ministry taking over, did you check on the ministry there? Because there was a suspense account and cost the Sikano, another Sikan Kobe market or no, it be Obegogum. Now, what is service the loaner what deal with the Chinese government? Now, since a scanner could be or a ministry no, the may account so. I say the marketing, the ministry taking over the marketing. The ministry know what you discover market.
Remember that. The ministry took over the repayment of the loan.
Repayment of the loan. Okay.
Exactly.
So now in one of our market when they pay
market, you know. Time I won't see market. Young what you know. There was a market near the revenue.
Yes, of course.
And so, if you are sent the widows market time on a discount comma, if you are losing the revenue, and so if you lose a revenue, when your challenges still remains your challenges, how do you take care of those challenges? What other units are seeing there? If assembly management, you know, one kind what the market what is your market? Was the lawyer park or the lawyer park? What the East or IGF? And I had the judgment, dear peoples. Let it be a street light. As you are on generate IGF, but other assembly no oil. It has not on generate IGF, no other assembly oil. No. So actually, will be honest, the information will be honest as on fact for a second round brassing and a very nice example. Street light here example. Street lights in Grand Assembly but street lights here they're fixed. So in fixing the street light, you know, I will scan the way. So IGS needs to carry or is the car economy. It's where I negotiation only 12,500 a month per person. Now you will to me here. Me akwane the ministry na akokane originally or a central government loan. If you want to now we take over loan to and there is no way I think we would make here to to them. Now what I say now one contact you now we from the center. Now I say we show ordinary IGF no or generate to market or look at other IGF no this is more okay kusa. Where is my problem? Where is my fault? Where is my crime?
Okay, so Honorable Mamimbi say, I just want to understand the issue. In your term as an MC, Kotokraba market, you know, one GG any IGF another rent a biawo or your Kotokraba market or bar assembly.
I just told you there. We started with 70 cities and 100 cities.
Okay,
but it went into the IGF of the assembly.
Okay.
It was part of the IGF of the assembly.
Okay.
And as for the repayment of the loan, is it central government has been paying. They don't default. They've been paying.
Okay.
And see, I don't get it. I just don't understand. There a account no
Okay.
You cannot what's one you know, you two mean here. None your show. You cannot know what's the focus you know. On your answer, you want to meet here. But of course, I can understand because at the time, no, President Mills, market to the back, and see, I want to put figures to or what the figures of convince you put all the loan man, now you took 9 years alone. But after that, when you loan, you see market, you know, my brother, I'm now only letting you away. 1,500 a month to cover market.
Okay. In 2005, when Yanji, what did you 70 Ghana and 100 Ghana? Sikano Kogu, Central IGF funding.
Exactly.
Okay.
You see, and the assembly operates with various accounts. You need accounts there you have to review there. The account or the so and so account. The account assembly your account to ADB, your account to GCB, your account to Zenith Bank. And depending on Nipa no bit more and proximity and company down or check. That's a banker check no. Watch your using which were the same banker in order to get the money quickly. No, now we shall deposit to the bank. So we have various accounts that you can offer. At the end of the day, no, can you have woman or your one IGF as you know or use for various in your oil. Even when you go to the assembly, your legal department today, they generate a lot of IGF there, and so you limit the IGF to legal issues to assembly. Then what happens to the road people are other passing and other are you going to say that because I no generate idea I know wonder why?
All right.
And so the system is saying that and to limit the IGF to them it is not done anywhere in this country.
Okay.
It's not done anywhere in this country. And so I'm going to call the assembly or the the truth of the matter is that terms and conditions now what the loan and only achievable or able to marry and you know they go back there go negotiate. Go and check from the finance ministry. The records are there.
Okay.
You're quite sure one. You're moving to me yet, and we'll take you over. And so, what by extension, but my be fair, young MC, the Siciano, with the current rate I hear the Siciano, is he saying that now he's going to be paying that money into the suspect's account?
Okay.
Is he saying that Siciano to say, I mean, what be about market rent in here, Oja? Or suspect account man. Now, is this also saying that the main rent in the maximum yes 200 or so. The main rent of a jam in 200 that start second phase now. Is he saying that it is achievable? If it is achievable, on your name and your bonabado, aye, we better.
Arabanes at a see. It's our every criminal nabana. Easy in common. Okay. Honorable Janadumam, Bankwana Janadumam. Na I don't know. Honorable George, I will be a pedo clarifier.
Okay, so honorable and started.
Yes, Ojinado.
Okay, that's fine. First of all, on the issue of education subcommittee. Mr. Honorable and started the last 4 years in a second term. Was there any education subcommittee at the assembly? There was nothing. Okay, I will. Okay.
Honorable, about to meet and it say entia then it na yeshana the response na bentia that's it. Okay. Honorable Enesata, the former MC of Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly, na obim to clarify certain issues. Ewo nkoma erizi ewo ha. Honorable.
Me blame Honorable Enesata, but me blame him for Honorable Enesata kitchen. Where's the Honorable Enesata? Abur papa. Ami anka man frɛ sɛbi mo ntomo hodam. Me say ntinye there. 4 years ago, there was nothing like education subcommittee at the assembly. You can ask the presiding member now and presiding member then, Nana Wuku.
Okay.
Mr. Nana Wuku that there was an education subcommittee. There was nothing like that. I mean, I was the chairman of the education subcommittee from 2015. Me fi do nine education subcommittee I exist to be o. Me benu nansi am ben ma assemble education subcommittee aba. Na bibi wo wa nje o say na me reintroduce call the coordinating director of the assembly. Call Nani PRO Richmond Yabua. Call the directors of education, another metro director of education, whether there was something like education subcommittee. So why? Again, Kasamuke Esuman, oya simple. The initial agreement under the authorization of lawyer Ebo Batulodro, Honorable Anthony Ejilekins, Mr. Samuel Wilberforce, oye Ekosam, no design market, no. Wangara Hotel. These people were the people who went to China. Exim Bank with Chinese, one all these agreements. At that time, Professor Mills also Okadobayano. For and to attend Professor Mills. You know this market, I've been following this market issue. Until President Mahama Bell promised that he will make sure he build it. Obede commissioning. Now the agreement was that there should be a suspense account. Nanchempedi business started and we tried to market the with this in order aware. He doesn't even know the amount of money was this market.
As an MC, he doesn't
know. Ask
how
him.
Come?
Let him
because
call back.
I'm about to document
Let him call back and ask him whether he knows. Because I've made mention of it here. You understand? What's the market in the why the okay negotiation? The agreement is that
negotiation was on the rent.
No, not on the rent. Also, okay negotiation there. Sikano CCM eluntumuntia.
No,
finance ministry intia.
Yeah, that is one part. Mo obebesi dunia egwedifuno.
No, I'm talking about servicing of the loan.
Okay.
Servicing of the loan, no okay negotiation.
Yes, that
now
the central government
question
take
to
over.
an starter is that there was Zenith Bank room. Is that not it? There was Eco Bank room. There were Kakum room. There were big stores. There is this lady. Me mate our friend and Catherine Kate when you know why did you big stores were marketing. So and the starter is telling me the maximum rent for Kakum Rural Bank, for Eco Bank, for Zenith Bank or 200 Ghana a month. What is he telling the people of Cape Coast? What is he telling the people of Cape Coast? Let me tell you, if this a market so we're managing yeah, the market alone could solve a lot of problems in Cape Coast. I'm telling you, the market alone. But in any case, Chinese for bay, Chinese for one you met to know Esuma Ansha on Facebook. They told me that the government of Ghana then had paid nothing. What's Aban? Abana or the government of Ghana will run a start and a wako home wake negotiation ministry they had paid nothing to the Chinese Exim Bank. It's a loan in which is 0.00.
The time we build market
Since
na be see them be.
Check missing. Oren a start and a non of wait see igwaya papa. Maybe a question was why a market in Mubasa. What the container system business started there. Them a fountain knows one. Originally, it was part of the plan there. One so fountain anymore. Into one or the one fountain anymore, the mom where containers. Last time you share market woman, didn't I warn them? My one there, by the close of day, no be a clear new container. Were they paying rent? In fact, Mr. Wilberforce were able to save money. Sector C wasn't part of the original plan. Do you know that? So on tech, no opposite. No part of the plans. But these people were able to save money to build Sector C.
Funds from the market now and save money from where?
Them 30 million loan facility. No.
All right.
What to me save be what the C or a
Sector C. No.
Sector C. It if for nothing car park no woman alone. Every day be to your park go to 5 Ghana cities. In you misika Kotokraba market obutu Zama Cape Coast. Going forward, do you know what I've done? I have dedicated just an account for market alone.
Okay.
Kotokraba market, memo on 3 months. I will come and tell you how much they have realized.
Within 3 months?
Within 3 months.
All right. We'll be counting from now.
Oh yes, count it from now. My market management committee made up of 11 people. Now, I'm on account, dedicated account for Kotokraba market. That every month rent be a wobeji biano. Won't good that particular account no. Mama CCM in touch the Mr. for 3 months. We will come and tell you the amount of money you are realizing for Cape Coast. It's now boiled down to mismanagement of oil funds.
Okay.
All
right.
And a starter shouldn't dare me on the Kotokraba market. Because Kotokraba market, mezi cheaper. Also have the court issues. Let me tell you. There was a court issue. Anche ya betcha earnest nala contempt. But obu court nenem brado no oche market no. In any case mojo oche busy no court biwa. Oche market no oche 2017. Bisado busy no court biwa. You have been operating the market from 2017 till today. Can't he account to the people of Cape Coast what the market itself has given to? Of course, Oya IGF was Bayanzama, but are you suggesting the 70 Ghana cedi need between a month? What is he telling Cape Coasters? So where's the name MCA? We are uncle telling babies because in Zamoza you go manen. I don't want to say it here. I'm a judge. Numpada maka ewaha because my inherit. I have to make sure I do it right. I have called one more as I say ewo beach front. Bisa mark as ma shewando bian for the papers mbra. Mushi show me no bian ni papers.
And one of us as beach front in
I have called all of them to a meeting. Mushi show me no bian ni papers. How were they operating? How were they operating? Sikano watching what to cry him. He shouldn't dare me.
So who released the land to them?
So this is the question. And Bibia way you be as a chief executive, Sansaina, one one. You are the final sayer. It's Bibia no do ogway in terms of renting, in terms of this, even at to committee, no way a recommendation. It will come to your table for you to give final approval. It's how one my approval and sign or execute. Without your approval, it cannot. Contract be a wobe and wahanu under gift base. If you don't approve, nobody can make a payment. This is common knowledge. So if you dare come and tell us the maximum rent and under the fee fixing that previous administration or a 200 Ghana cedi maximum. Communist Mama Wale, a journalist, go back to the market and go and ask them the fee fixing away the maximum rent no 200 Ghana cedi and come and tell the people of Cape Coast ni you o rent start na ho to. How can you do this? How can you do such a great disservice to the people of Cape Coast? Eco market baby obi to contain esi finfin ibi se was me no na start na was mon mamon dem na mu fam edwun kra nko me no do.
Honorable Judge Justice Atta, yeah, that's it. I don't know. But
na nche honest Atta onyi ma me no that na odinu ho le baso that say he should be quiet. On conquer on dem na do ayen.
Okay.
Wa kwa kashe baby kode on pado okasa because na do okasa sisi a Ghana fo soro wo bosoro wono don the same as an starter.
But that's
okasa sisi gwa fo soro wo bosoro wono don. How can you do that?
Okay. Let me kind of message kakrana yanko yenenim na yansodo. Kwamna, I like this man. He's my role model. He's very creative and innovative. God bless Cape Coast. The Lord may your greetings to my boss Nuruddin Kobna is a coalition inside Simeon. Aisha Khalifa, the taxi driver, I greet and congratulate Honorable Judge Justice Arthur for his quick and rapid speed of work he's doing for the people of Cape Coast. We'll definitely stop him personally because I have been meeting him. Okay. May I say, what is okay? I plead with Honorable to petition the UCC Directorate to enact a bylaw that will not allow Pragya to cross any of the main entries to their institutions. Uncle Paul, may I say, the Pragya issue crossing the road to UCC. Come now, tell Honorable Judge Atta, he's now MC, he should stop the propaganda and work. KKBK, Econ, but okay. Mr. Suman, tell Honorable Judge Justice Atta, for hard working Cape Coast people, Papa, Ekunya Mransa, will message you know, when two can because make a senior and see that's it. Trying to make Cape Coast better again. 70 Ghana cedis to 100 Ghana cedis per month at Kotokraba Market. MPP did the most. See, he cannot even answer simple question. Bro Ernest. Oh. I am shy on behalf of Honorable Ernest. Okay, that is the message about. Greetings to Honorable George. All right, so these are the message from Oye Facebook. Okay, Ebusha, you fancy Anna producer. Yeah, okay. You queen anymore. Asam Lukampono. Oye, yeah, picky. Okay, Honorable, share the issue of the situation we see last Saturday, and then the flooding issue. But I want to offer when you are better. You are very one. You are pay pick a corner. I want to mayor not now. Obia mayor, Honorable. Yes. Now what the incidents are OC last Saturday. What happened, and what are the measures from your office you are taking to curb further happenings of such issue?
I think as part of an 8-year development plan, climate change can because yes, if you may secretary na bozi a year, you cannot determine climate situation or many in suso lotoza into munkade ebo block in suno de momonto there be you cannot do that.
All right.
Nti kwamna Saturday no ya roho da man na maka no de da ma dan na mokwa ekotwe no mokwa na nyimpa wowo edenu mu no ibinum wo ho a edanara nsu na afa edanu no mekire da numu aflat nti na wo hwe nsu
that same building
nti mi gina enyim ichimisi modo menye na adumofi na yenye won ezi nkomo de mama na adumofi na abo won rescue na menye won ezi nkomo na wetu wa hwe the very situation over there kwamna oni nye de medam ho da moko no cans area also akoshe the situation e wo pedu abra area
okay
one bia no from there e den na migina enyim no the very burden na migina enyim no that burden will collapse wow mukra ya e doma kwam na wugu London Bridge one na burden so obui gu oye nyimpa do nyimpa 5 na edan no obui gu hwano do.
Okay, but hold on for me. I want us to clear this, then we move forward. Na Iri. Honorable.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, Honorable.
Yeah.
Honorable,
hello?
Honorable, you too.
Brother, yeah, MT. Yama on to was there. Campaign, I. This your president, John Dramani Mahama, why in MC is Jumano, from experience, no, he has a lot to do. And to the make campaign mood now, while we activate, you know, one can tell a campaign. Also, I believe a Panuska can what require. Then who be more require? What require? What stops you from taking action or do you take? And who said that from the breeze they call how do you call it Abakemu Obi Ajo Binisca a heritage and I think 1 or 2 so maybe pay later at the time of year campaign but the majority of them Ogwa Koto Barbara Tropical them go for someone, my brother, someone, maybe someone there, if they are paid a dime to the assembly. You see, the issue is that it was before court. Or the assembly or the one court. And I'm also a chief executive because at the time we are not I didn't want to take any action. And to behind the scenes, let me have a registration. Me have a registration. And the Yakati, met my register, I want in Miraba, I send me Nizima, document, so Bakano Korabone, or I send you a Tiano, no 2 years, Yaka the Master, or I send me an answer. Officially, no, they are engaged in
So honorable, and when I occupy a Ponano, a Kayensu, num, a one yina, Duconino, Obian Cheshima assembly now occupy a hole.
Menka be the other Obian Cheshi, don't pick what you want from our or there for the canna, Yabutanity.
But you are saying that won't cheer Obian Chesi Kebian Famobia. That is what you said now. Okay, so one of them until tropical, until Barbara, until and tell you that assembly the land again. There was the oil lands commission for one started. And there was the oil assembly. There are 2 different issues. The our assembly is before our assembly is and a man who for some on your assembly on your and there's no way before I ready our assembly and able to discuss. So honorable, who released that lands to them?
I am saying that any assembly land at the time. In fact, there was a time land commission with 2B, and I have them form a committee. There, access only who acquire Buffalo. At the point in time, land commission will pull out. saying in a Bekaya, I'm canteen interview. So we decided that, okay, if that's the case, let's put in a formal application. Then make sure the register assassination as him. And so, then job the Anitika. And from Abakem, Edinburgh, UCC Gate, Assembly, before registration, me and you be Anisika. And even after registration, those that are mentioned to you, Assembly you be Anisika. Assembly you be anyone.
Okay, so Honorable Judge Pade or respond to it or question be Honorable.
Yeah, Kwamina. Urena started kaka become asam. Ugwa koto na Barbara nom. Ono yim there political.
Oh, no, what I'm going to
okay, and Audi.
I'm not going to be sender from Bacano, one Mr. Dazi or Valentino no opposite. Mr. Dazi or your former at disco at the Sada College one Beza. That man no do or a maintenance officer, sorry. From Mr. Dazi no do azoko. Like Mr. Dazi akayensu kwekwe tuafo sabu ahima wasableta maybe ozima Christian.
Okay, into my member banje.
Demon kofi in your bobo.
Mr. Dazi akayensu ena ahima ena wanebio kwekwe tuafo.
Yes.
When you now occupy
yes
okay.
Demon kofi ni nyinara sabu demisika nyina no wona no oje hwan demiskan. Then who also gave them that land? Wana no them land in the moment.
Okay,
that's what I want to know.
All right, so honorable, meji de idi na obobo no ati da me nkrofo no ase wana na the land in the moment. No we chase card mo wada.
Who MC the one year campaign?
Can you imagine?
Okay, two MC the city or your chief executive. We more can watch me. I want you to that assassin. I want you land commission for one assassin.
Okay.
And assembly. Yeah. The master before the election, me, but I saw say election whatever propaganda. But election, sir, he's still repeating it. Assembly, I want no an assassin or land commission for an assassin. And assembly, no, what we develop without any you know. Yeah, and there they will pay to us what we call a development fee. And the development fee, then land commission. What do one side plan land commission? What process now on license?
Okay, so your time assembly need the development fee.
Yes, and now develop the license and land commission. But I'm a 1 year now or assembly Kenya and they're stepping in there. Until there, you will recommend no more process from on. You can say we process no more license and we'll do now on Edima. Who at a traffic and only Akayensu, there are two exceptions.
Okay, so honorable development fee no what hin.
Oh, depend the size of the land, but we said it was between 20,000 and I think it was
20,000.
The size.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Assembly no more on receipt to that.
They're more on receipt. But then, as for the license, they have to go and get it from Land Commission, from Akano to Ola. And one on your assembly, but in between, as a supply, internal supply, and on community garden. That's one is for the assembly. I'm here in a starter. Make sure they already say, I'll do the assembly you do. And then you need to develop a higher agreement. You're down home or you will need to. The rest of it does not belong to the assembly. It's for the Land Commission. Okay. And so the campaign is over. We better on show no age man, non there the make discussion of it or no. On show no age man, campaign is over.
Okay. Inti sika wo chairman assembly e development fee pay. Na mum when tua sika fufuru bi ama assembly ni bio.
Obey you are or any other sika assembly apart from development fee. But it excludes Akayensu and Mr. Trafo because those two the more DNA and assembly as there.
Okay,
but the rest of them, the land belong to Land Commission.
Okay, so the monk of Fabian will cheer him.
Oh, master, what's that like? They will cheer him. That one, it's agreement anyone wants. And beyond the development, there are other things to other way. And so
agreement in will cheer him.
literally to go a travel and on they are two separate development agreements. You know, I think it's 100,000 or there, but I still have to confirm.
100,000 or 100,000 thereabout. So and you're specific now.
I think 100,000 thereabout.
And see, I can use a 12 for no 100,000 thereabout in a wheelchair.
Belong to assembly.
Yes, and say one of you belong to assembly. I judge them that one will belong to assembly. And now no, and to me yes specific on the amount I will share the assembly no. Honorable one.
Hello.
Yeah, but that's a menka. Hello. Honorable Nesata. Okay. I think the on Semenka or one human do so I think the Honorable Butcher Wada. All right. It's unfortunate today on Semenka okay. Honorable George.
It's one. In fact, Honorable Menya Butera many P.
All right.
Yes, and
you remember, your best shadows, yeah, to South
yeah.
And those in the documents are one.
Yes, I will bring all the documents.
Yes, you do.
Because I have a paper that shows that Assembly owns the place.
The whole stretch?
The whole stretch.
Oh, okay.
Last we share one, Mr. Paper, Senator one. You understand? And quick, you so, Otsi, though Ren start a recado 200,000. One should know bofu. Because he's part of those who have submitted their papers with the receipt.
So how much was on the
receipt? The Mazi, I don't want to talk about it.
How much?
Because Akenyensu paid dollars. Opo trade through Ernest Nano Dumpo. Bisada one trade through another. If you are telling me the campaign is over, why are you doing this? May uncle and ask them do as he be invited.
Yes, I bet be
invited me. Yeah, go go. So tell the
$2.
Bisend. So only say bisend Akenyensu went $2 amana.
Okay.
In Simbi wo you don't make a
all right.
If so opedo or your corner primaries on corner primaries in peace. I don't want to bring these issues. Politics.
Yes.
All right. Makama some nanala waba. No, nala waba kasam nanala ozatuno no wasanoko. But I believe that they tomorrow quiet. I wouldn't do such. Esuman Saturday no no ya ro ho so me fa no wi.
Yes, ya fa no wi.
Na as a mayor mudru hon na den na ebu egu nyimpa 5 no do no. It is incumbent the responsibility of the assembly. Mayor woman. They able to provide the necessary logistics. Or able to weigh nyimpa na efi or ye ifomu. Okay, Malcolm Saga.
Yes.
Malcolm Saga, then no bui gun kofuno. Kwamna, I feel for the people. Because as at 6 something na, then no bui good among kofuno dono. Yes, machines in an azina bohono. Na dem frɛ hand drip coordinators no na mama was machines na ba. Excavators yes nso ye bi from region. Nti ye bodu one about an hour nkofo shase. The security agencies I called Ghana Police Service, I called Fire Service, I called NADMO, ye nyina ye ho and the citizenry. Nyimpa na wo hon wo ya azepa. Ye bo popo ne yi besia zena woman around 40 years ono lucky oye nyi there den rubobu no jumpe nti ni baby no oye yi kakra nzano eden na mbo ngono do na mom abo young boy bi a we Academy of Christ the King last year boy no na eden no bu igono do ye yi nen ono na ye hu ne first yi hu ne na eyi wonu mu otum oja ahom Wububazi na otintenance or mamanensa do no woman. No was oxygen in the ambulance. They you moving across hospital. Na ntafo twins. Ekol beyimba na no hye but ninia ekun is when you need racism. Nti no so in about 30 minutes or so you won boy no na you won no so na no so nko wo no mu na yes oxygen sinodo yes no cross hospital na mum papa penyin na mami penyin in fact was show more than bare 4 hours because na still machine no lututu foma obotum we yi hwan but wakahye fom pa nti yiyi mami na we hun ne first yi hun mami no na we wu already ti yezepen but in the ambulance so onfa dead body na assembly pick up yezino tum na yezino crawl or your mog in the next 1 hour after you hun mami around 4:30 na yi hun papa no so yi hun papa no no so we wu oshase kwamna no ya wholesome because I wanted us to find all the dead the body one more wa trap one wa trapping na yetum ye bubu dan no completely na mpeda den no so another day or the yetum so I gave an order then one na one zemo gugumu no one shasi yi nzema na wo so no nti mama fire service for will provide a ladder na wa wo hwema we yi nzema ni nyina na mama wobun no yes saw debris because on main street I didn't want us to block the road nti ya yes saw debris ni nyina wo fi one kwam na no about 12 am in fact that necessitated they know we can't sit down for other to happen nti on that same stretch efa London Bridge ezoko oye Mama T Madake if you Zion there is a building in between Mama T Zion and Mama T Madake which was soccer bet and I think I was that huge building ninchan then be one table then Avis a gift and cards what no kwame na wo so ebuma we be si ase nti quickly I ordered for the demolition nti wona dan nandeda ni demolition nyina ma yes so debris no there's another building owo Brofiedu tall huge building 3-story building yes or your block no we bu bisa again bisa no honorable and starter dem building na me mo assembly na was be the yembun at that time 2015 when two men buna tende
ebusia na wa makwana anade
wa makwan ebusia na makwan wa order me be na me ba sign the paper na they should no make sure the way bu burden no ndeda na nansa na ndeda na nde we bu burden na ewie ma wo gudo wo se so debris no you understand we don't want this to occur again reoccur so maya yenye de menye na adumo na other agencies including assembly engineer and assembly the building inspector yellow out yes scout some of these ancient building na nsuna me na if care is not taken obotum we buegu nyimpa no do no kwamna we just don't do that without recourse to the family yanyi family needs no form there would any say anhwe ne yeya obobo egudo ekosam ye wo kana asemi Wangara hotel mo design kotokrabe na dan yikubu no Zion Park one and he is so happy then now because he wanted to demolish that building no way to store na assembly kesi we kobuna man but kwamna do you know the demolition are very expensive kakra yeah it's about 60,600 million
within 2 days
oh yes full
wow
and then you full sisi ametrai na cars na sisudu mama from one day one more full 9,000 inti we are praying that assembly no betu we take bulls by the horns.
The means can the families involved, you know, or about your part of it.
No.
Assembly will take the full cost
because of these circumstances. They can't pay anything. They are not going to pay anything. That is why, Esha, the challenge is that some of these burdens, you know, the family wish that we demolish this burden. But when you resources to do that, it's not what's in a mama as an oil one damn.
Okay.
Because if been men who pardon one dano is in a dilapidated state, they want to demolish. Nessa will bosh a intabudenpo abubon water. But Kwamina, when you means to do that, we are using your medium. Obiano nyim dan wa banedam. No pada assembly ni buneno. On friend you an assembly member no do.
Okay.
Na assembly no, because we can't afford to experience another black day in Cape Coast. Right. I've taken upon myself as a mayor and with all political will to make sure that deni biala owo we on jineye no our tendency to collapse and cause mess, we will make sure we demolish it. Okay. Again, that is we choke anya cause as a result of human. Yenhwe ne ye baba obi a we si denesi oye insubonka baby odo o gem nsunu flow na wa to block wa to wall we si denesim wa man permit mo we si dem dan no. We are coming to them, those people, and we'll make sure we do that. Right. Finally, Kwamna does clean up exercise or a massive clean up exercise. You be next 2 weeks Saturday or a 5th. Yes, sir. You there she dem. Not the exercise and phone shema. You baba botchum because we have sanitation court. Yozuke jinam branding yima and branding you busy. Member Pacho. Then in you George, one any George, one George, one can George. MC Eldamia, a management a man yebina. In them Brenner assessor. We are bringing as often town council back. We are making sure that so what would they would there ye be your management. Ubiano fan winshem. Osande ya more con members to in Bobo store. But multiply you stay somewhere. Inti azebachima ya your management. One of our stores are ruining. I won't clean one stores in him. No one to garden. Mon friend there, Kastle FM. Stores your wasi. Now there's a gutter in front. Azebachi Saturday my clean up exercise. Fourth, yeah more konoma in full film back store until we clean up exercise. But take advantage on the 4th. Which is the Friday. For clean wo surroundings in nyina wo store n'enyim ti gates ni nyina am the next day oyo omene adwuma ankesa no fit oyo sanitation day no na baby e clean yanso ya kakra yezakan obia so wo fie n'enyim no wefu wo denum no wefu wo surroundings no wefu try there elodo ho o send there nsu a otwe nwanuma wo hwe wim nsakraye no wa me atase de e ba sa bi wo wima oye the same nso a ole ba boto ensisi wunan ye ya ozo how no ozo babra wala. It's about time all the yitum yezi yan wo hye amena adwumam yezi yan wo hye clean up exercise ni ye megwai offer ne tempefra offer on chal ye be own your street, own your community. If you own your street, you own your community. Ne light ho, ne security ho, ne management ho no. Clean up no. It is up to you. You have competition. Electoral area biala. So be the first no. You was the chaza. Yes woman. School biala, secondary schools, basic schools. Yeah, your competition. Me share one catch one. You baba bosho wo surroundings. Nyimpo be the first no. In terms of clean up, yabomo as a cheze. Into Kwamina, in the pingo and aquam. In this awareness is a human motion me ya. Muntum men disappointed a Cape Coast for. Muntum men disappointed man. Nananom religious groups and as a media. I will never do that. I will never disappoint them. I am concentrating on the job and make sure I execute the job. Because 4 years you the many me in yet monko MP na makade me chama adwunu me bien me ye MP kakra na me ye omena ejuma kakra how na me ye oye MC ejuma kakra how was ejuma asha wonsa hwe ejuma ne na ye concentrate on the MCE job na divide wo mind more than 3 na kada mo be MP nti or the MCE ejuma me ye ne kakra na me ye MP ejuma so kakra obandama echia wala vision. But the vision is that you work while you work, you play while you play, to be useful and happy. This is the way. All that you do with your might. Things done by half are never done right. One thing at a time, is that not it? And that must be done well. It's a very good rule, as many can tell. So you work while you work, you play while you play. You don't work and play at the same time. You have to take one thing at a time, and you must do it and do it well for the perfection of the people. Medasi.
Lord Mayor Master Medasi. Ebusa ma mempeku course kakra. Na yemfensi ewa ha. Mempeku course kakra. 0244 408046 0244 408354. Eba na aba ya na short amam. Na eko ye nenyim. Good evening.
Good evening, Commissioner.
Yes, sir.
What for me?
Christ Adumo na wonso em.
You know, I don't know that. Easy. Allow me to that. Easy. Umbre one. Ya bon fere ku for more. No more contention. Na aje ko wuti na be go take place. Na for am but honorable. You me fere me honorable me or mbocho obi a.
What's one car? Can one some no.
Fere me tell me for ban. I mean, okay, them if you know, we know, over the next house will be some had in it. I do and a bread.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in Bonajuma. Obey and do picture pictures now. I'll be yes, so soon. I don't know, be a demon. Yeah, first person, you're quite boy now, academy boy.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, first person, you can in the mammy, in the mammy teacher, in the teacher outside or go to Nichi. IKK.
All right. Okay.
Honorable. Secondly, go to patano buno. Patano bubani go to man say chokum. Yen to your pay anything. Yan language boys, willing your bad pie. I bread. Some my quarter tunnels in now.
All right.
I will be there for
that's all. Right. Medasi. Good evening.
Good evening, Papa.
Okay, Samson.
I am Phantom. I am you gray. Cut me off now and day. Blame game, Nunja, on your judgment. Blame game, or Bobby Obenko or Bar, don't want to Okowana. Your ban, don't go by Ayazi. Blame game, Nunja, don't on judgment, Medasi. Something about me.
Medasi, Samson Baumia. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Uncle Miss.
Yes, sir.
But a full man.
Christ and Agumon, I won't swear.
Oh, Yamiadon. But over the two.
Okay.
You don't have brassy, but no man, then be there on throne or one son with you. Or your top yard opposite. Never knew there when we for implicate. A damos one or a pro. If you are son, but the non share. Now, unclear the madam is moving to you. Madam,
all right, Master Vedasi. Good evening.
Fantastic evening.
Aisha Khalifa.
The taxi driver.
All right.
No, I mentioned here. The last was Saturday or something like that. Last Sunday, we shan't be, but no, my age. But I mean, then I said, need my power. Oh, yeah, they might keep us. And my prize that answer will be free, no. And I said, obey free office, no. Now we have something to point, say this and that. It's with the help of what honorable and I said, it's my them living and hoping to beat my I don't know. Minimum a quite was some big push in a was quano. Let me say, like from anybody dance bano. A buying on a bed worker, you know, at the first street. Neko was there, Daviana, on me, I mean, the difference between that, and you know, on to talk a company.
All right, okay. Yamenko, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, mommy.
How to do want to go?
All right.
Okay, I'm not going to say you are the number one. I'm going to one. Now you come back at the papa. Ejuma bia asọdọ ni bia ye fo no be ta lechu. Izini papa akada obe. Ambombo na ye.
All right. But I say, good evening. Yes, sir. Yes.
For better for worse, so Kastle FM for bomb.
All right. Okay. All right. Medasi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Abani amwa eki.
Abani too.
Angwa me mayo. Wo an bless and the other kasama central Cape. Angwa kaka che me le nanga se juma wa yende da. You position o you juma na da. Angwa me ba abule tangu kumu na. Yehu deni komno yin ha chanwa de wa ya. Ye share de okay ya. Nkabati Johnson obi o ye teaching hospital of the medicine at what born. You sound coming over when you just a different pay for one cassa and go for a school in Simmons. Or ya done or Yamuna, Simufuna, or ye. See the more don't we don't pay for that as we need.
All right.
I'm going to tell them the breed we are a former mayor commercial, a go on we move young camera.
All right.
Oh, I mean, because I want to get in charge of commanding a people's metro. Why are no less stop? We should go for years to go to about them. Why are party for into anchor someone? This is a mayor is away. Okay, I won't be found. All
right. Medasi. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir.
But your friend Tia Lee.
All right.
We hope you will Medina.
All right, Papa, I'm watching too.
Honorable and listeners, our friend then flooding areas, you better honorable, the only with NMP, honorable record, and not more. Now on supply from that they are affected. One exercise books in flood, one more exercise books with immediate effect. And I just thought they again so when the young mattresses now were wet and sleeping on the floor so dangerous and to other woman mattress with immediate effect to avoid pneumonia.
Okay.
And the third thing too is that affected areas they should live with what you call sanitary sections. Now one best spray home and because of mosquitoes, because it has now become a breeding buffer and grounds for mosquitoes.
Right.
And the last thing to assemblymen, the finance officers of the assembly and a coordinating director should be up and doing because the MC shouldn't operate the municipal assembly like his own. I think it's a teamwork, so they should be able to be advising the MC to always be on his toe to do the right thing.
All right, Medasi.
Thank you very much.
Medasi, boss. Good evening.
Good evening, Uncle Amina.
Dawood, me too.
Rebecca MC and say Uncle Minshran and Adomi as a man. Yamin Mzi, Moman Akukudu, a human yezen, Nemum, Momo shared to me for him. Now, on good legacy. Now, Nizin, Oye, Adanswa, Son MC, Awabe in Yamin Omana, Medaki.
Master Medasi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, mommy.
Yeah, I'm a chairperson, Coco South.
Okay, Mammy, I am. Me too.
Yes. I want to focus on the Kastle FM now.
All right.
Naminchi Grafo. I'm a kind of woman MC in Saturday. Your campaign season. Your campaign season. It's my friend. My friend, pa. There was action and son was on them. So you do you be na 1 year. You have every right. Baba Kasa. But you can't just come and sit on Kastle FM. Na enka asema only then kaka.
Enti mami pocha hizi no kan ya onim. You want to clarify.
Yeah, when I mean, any number driving to maintain FM no. But my one will be from the what MCC. I mean, well, market you go be $1 million.
Hey, Dabi.
I'm a $1 million. Dabi. Occupy a burning position.
Mammy, Pocho, the master needs one can waha, and in Poker no Yanokar. Aye.
No Canada.
One can you got $1 million if you have had it.
No Canada.
Yes.
So radio is there to educate and inform. Auntie. Muslim is what so big. But this is what the person told me. I mean, I found the message.
Okay, now me Pocho, land no IGB damo bia. Ewe epunano wano.
Is it against the laws of the country? Is it against umbrella? Ejaza into Mobia.
So is it true that IGB
I'm asking a legal person.
Okay.
Otiambra, there jazz and Mobia.
Oh, Debbie, honestly.
So, some Korea are more busy on Otiambra.
Yes.
But Sagan and Brady and Sue, there was a two bizarre. And I don't know where I said.
So, legally, you acquired that land legally.
And I make sure that Brady was out there. Say, one Sakaza and two from Mobia. And I mean, yellow about MC or yellow. In some and I was already, Mama said.
Okay. Yeah. But the question may be saying there, acquire land legally. The necessary fees now, you paid it.
Yes. If there is any law there, what's here there? Our cars, the men from Mobia,
Okay. So
I say unless there is a law out there, there was a man from Mobia.
Yes.
But if there is no law whatsoever, not a study as you should mean. Then
okay. And see the master has a cowbia papers on watch a day.
Now, only time see then you perform man also you see from right now.
All right.
You perform not some man also you see from
okay.
So now after no share and I say I will keep you see to Have you see do I forge you see?
No.
Are you assembly receipt? I know you're assembly receipt.
Yes.
And assembly receipt that you make some payments to the assembly. And payment where it's being written on that receipt.
Okay. Let me miss this last question. Land in a
why do you want to know how much I pay?
Consider our quality legally. There was a
fire. Before I found another MC or consulting secretary now. Not for castle or castle happening. Or to radio yes, I can tell it. Only the and now I'm just also up there. You only receive such that you paid for development fund through the assembly.
Okay. And the development fund is in
assembly or no.
All right. I'm okay. Good evening.
Your friend, 2 missed calls.
Okay.
2 missed calls.
Yes, Peja Windy Mamma is in Como. I mean, say,
yeah, 2 missed calls. I just had also Mammy chair honorable. Mammy chair, if you mean chair, what so. Na means a politician today. Oh, yeah, 1 more year, I get bro. Only me, Nassim, honorable, yeah, as a Tonfuna, Waji, improvement for Zabodum. Me kabibi kakra na mzivi da no na moko ministries na kotokwa bi nyimho oye mami bi onam ewie brand ni nti se bi nyansa ozebanikin ozisinodo na dazi no so chinamen na kututu e wo so ache me pentem onabo ni ja mo wan tutu ni iti mesre da no oye no obi si de wonye hono ye engagement import them even engagement no honorable oh yeah, to coin all the Total Energy, filling station open Total Energy. Oil page giants with it load to walk on gram honorable. It can't for him. Oh yeah, as some more down will see you see. Master good with you, Madam Master Baby.
All right, Papa Yenso, yeah, that's it. Good evening.
Good evening, Kwamina.
Yes, sir.
Kwamina, I'm from Chingong, because of the coronation.
Chingong. Chingongo. All right. Papa Pocho mean to.
But I'm chief trainer.
Oh, hi.
Kaka Mutuna Kacha, no, Igwe. Yakupon the way you know, or the name him. If you're not to trust him, or even painful, what come out you boom? Never, Obey may go with him on the yellow show on the wall. Mamma say, man, Confeca. If I know some of workers, obviously, one talk. If you like us all, what do one send cat him? So, what can I find one time? And now, Ghana, open the fire, and I said, now, me a pass from every week. I mean, 2 days from the man.
Good evening.
Good evening, Father.
Yes, sir.
For many questions, boy.
Questions, I mean, too.
Such honorable dog, as some honorable and a start to our body, and I am sitting from near you. Because the master me, yeah, campaign, you can. It is what, but no, or they will have one of that. I think no what in the way, any campaign, you can say that for the mean all of us. Open was the beginning of about to Mobiana, what that's home. Because my made the master on that to some more there. I know would be able to follow upon our baby. I'm a bit transparent because I come in a labacare, what take me, the master me. You have fun over another water tap with him. And someone wasn't a 10 million what in Biwa. That is so you are. If you don't know what you show the antenna. I'm a bit telling you what but then a few touching the barman. Get touching and send me in this Amayaku. Yeah, campaign your channel. I'll play the man of what you are saying more over what you want to be balanced. I think here why.
When I say, all right, we'll pick this one here. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir. I'm going to meet you.
In the first place, I'm you offend the job.
All right, why do you do?
I said the Aussie, Obed no now. Assembly will need subcommittee on education.
Yes.
A totally false and bloody lie. Because I was appointed as government appointee at assembly. And them subcommittee on education, the power was Oye appears. Into nowhere was the assembly not have subcommittee on education. Oye purely lie and fabrication. Because I quite remember questions were asked her. The education directorate at the assembly came to answer questions from the subcommittee who became the education directorate question. The next one, you see, George, on you. You ask him the shoe and garment factory, no, on Uncle's Castle there, Oba officer within 1 month, no, Oba start now we see or your factory, no. You ask him there when you land, no, also in your will and land, no. Where is the location of the land? Also recorded. Roughing. And maybe so. You are building a factory, you prepare process, baby edu, for the people of Cape Coast. You store that there, you secure the land. Because first, you know, one can say now, I honorable to take a back at the way secure land. Or mention Achem as specific as the location. And that the land of Achem, no, it's a personal land. And also I bet catcher in there. Land in a way secure no, for the construction of the factory of garments and shoe factory. No. As I say secure different land. Your visual location as you code it.
All right.
And then we go for the last lemon. Sir, Munya. Abanewa road construction na bosh ocean wo be dual carriage wo Cape Coast will be your overpass, will pay the junction on Tonobo. Because this promise was made as far back as 2013 by President John Mahama. Okay, so nobody is the big push on the IDM project. It did not happen. Mr. Antonio, because when we are demanding accountability from him, because no, the project about what the contract.
And so can the central government, yes.
It's the man someone can come and work for or your project out. Oh, what no. So you shouldn't pin himself to that.
All right.
I mean, I'm glad he has said that because maybe that.
That's it. I'm glad to.
But I can say location of the land.
I'm glad to. That's it. Last caller. Good evening.
It is one.
Efo.
Catch MC them channel.
You what you do?
Catch us obubu dana on mambo show you all what to about and on mambo show also high. Let's can catch MC there. Mototosran, this is the Adano good development plan, Adano okay year war, Pampamsi, the Webber for the Tampa Prado, Upodo. Now, Mrs. Samuel Cathy, Dana Mole Yeno. Hey, I can hear there, or the wire secretary. When you secretary, it's our empty, my union. Because the if to attack it in the map, who they attack him, yes, I then, oh, you need one, that's all before review. I attack the baby for what bar. Yes, this episode of watching the Yamadi and Amaka kind. No one can say, yes, that's a bit now. Over here to Baba Catching a day.
Okay.
Yen and the phone of Yampe wanted to control. Yeah, I'm no so kind of done with what room was it? A buyer room was it? But one got to another dump of what one was it. Because a cargo, this is a Yamai, would if you're the one and all three. Can you imagine that? Say, Kali and another dump of Kufado. One talk of farmer something in now. Cut the Mexican over you what I think I can't do that in the way.
Government will secure.
Yeah, now I got our cat every day. I break those Bible catching in a day. Or wouldn't catch them with Baba.
And for me, that's it. All right.
It's a more like a campaign. Okay, for your MC. No,
that's it. All right. Okay, but that's it. Ebusamin to me pick Kobe Abiu. Fancy Ewaha. Or the MC your son or kids in Juma and Kabada NPS Mimbi so day. Ekobu oye gas na a suspect and Ekobu fuel. Ako I visit filling station na a suspect today. I didn't win bunny dembro or the wubunana.
Kastle FM 90.3
Another Ako any bad customer experience and when our filling station will be until any man show whether gas or fuel will be until any man show. MPS main control then they was a Quenya Namo. And they about reach out to their center and I want to call center. Now I complaint. I was within 48 hours to complain any experience they could be when with the needed quantity and will be until any man when you are rough. Fred Mahumi 0302 55 0380. Once again 0302 55 8308 and I able to now I walk into their office Zulu off the N1 highway or any of their regional offices to make complaint or inquiry into MPA Ifrua wasi yama wasonti tell us too much money and you can also win 1.2 million Ghana cedis. Yes, 1.2 million Ghana cedis. It's more in the recharge or buy bundles of 5 Ghana cedis and above and get into the draw. Visit Telecel Play app to opt in and dial *500 hash. *500 hash. Now opt in to Telecel too much money. Telecel connecting energy. Betway Aviator 500,000 Ghana cedis. And or your cash prize. Or say, attention Aviator fans, this is your final boarding call to take to the skies and become Ghana's Aviator legend, exclusive to Betway. Until or your Betway. Until you have until the end of June, that is 30th of June, to also be part of this promo. Betway gets way more. The master a game pack cool chop, and in June, over 23,000 people. In the would 1.2 million Ghana cedis, 1.2 million Ghana cedis. Into once you na a chop or an skinny be a Betway. Just pick one number now 26 to 30 times. Then win it. So in Jumokua, so wobwe ema ezi dwumezi no yezi bro oninyi. All right, but me messages kakren for na ome ne final na yanko. Tell my uncle that I greet him from Katiti. Hey, Katiti. Hey, MCA our fasibo fan Katiti. Katiti. All right, yanko name. Mr. Suman, may God bless you for what you are doing for Cape Coast. Can promise Asnazi, can promise Mezasi. Okay. From Nyamuransa branch chairman Aku Afo. Papa, yes, me who messaging about the construction of the message in Munchumin can and to forgive me. Medasi Bebre. Good afternoon, MCE. It's not a small position. As a former MC, if you heard something about you, it would have been better not to explain yourself on phone. The more he explains, the more he makes things complicated, like the subject physics. All right, this last one way on the issue of okay. My greetings to honorable and the listeners. Governance is a continuous process. Honorable should right the wrong. Are the coordinating directors not advising MCs? Why would coordinator be watching MCs to keep doing wrong things? Don't we have finance officers at the assembly? What is their input? Should they sit without advising the MC on financial issues? What about our assemblymen? Are they watching the MC to do what he or she wants without the approval of the House? Then we have a big problem in Cape Coast. If assemblymen will sit unconcerned for MC to operate the assembly like his or her property. All right, may that say. But if honorable.
Isman, quickly, them can sign the papers.
Yes.
On the issue of Sam, I told some method no assembly home. It was educational subcommittee.
Yes. Also, our friend appear Sam.
I told some blame him. Oh, yeah, me up because uncle for Woofy top but down was it. I know I had to take a crack. Until if he top and all but down. One shall or from down to top. Until I will leave him. Because why would I reintroduce something that is already in existence? Why? But I am the day. I am a friend. No, if I am a friend one to nano. The man said the museum leper which are there. Ohun receipt. And the Ababina radio do the army baby. Well, patro. You understand what one who put all. Uzendo pay munala.
And him also will receipt.
Will receipt or one. Then, Esman, you know what? I'm a George. Ubia miss home for papers in Brabiano. About 8 of them were submit home papers. Masana troll last warning letters to those people. If they fail to provide the papers, they lose the land completely. And in these papers or better there were papers. Second so you cross check with the amount. Just is our cover as a in this sika now a receipt. You cross check with the bank advice whether or not say sika no koto account. There's another development that is coming up. An alpha market.
Okay.
Nkofo etutu sika. Ana yesuman. Nkofo si wotua personally 30,000, 40,000, 60,000 to individual. Oh, you run a starter. This is the time. Eba, you better market in iron. And I'll from over better. And I will make sure there will be a lot to market in Mudadono when you're in the market. Moba catch you know, see, Tracy come out or run a starter. Come and prove with a document. Need Tracy cousin man. Need Tracy to account him. Otherwise, I would direct you to go and take your money from a starter. It will be a 10 beyond 10 years. Ibi abado otu 30,000, ibi so otu 40,000, ibi so otu 60,000 can 600 million. These are huge sums of money. Into the Mexican you as a to assembly account for who receipt, show receipt. Na say your receipt na we will go into the account. It is can tum. Na ya shede the Mexican assembly in the you see. Another obi no ye personally. Na ya direct to the police station kaya a case. Na nyimpe itu is come and one by two. Iti mamu one them. If they want to dare me, I am at the helm of affairs. Incha wonyi madam. First in at
the helm of affairs, you do what?
First in mentaze do.
Okay.
Nende matinaze no do. But they shouldn't dare me. Inta to some they wabunitim na oleka onyi moroko do. On what piano was the Munkana Wabukebi.
But in some government appointee.
There was nothing 4 years ago. Maka Joda corner now Wuku. He was the presiding member then. And called the current presiding member. Whether or not there was a committee. I mean more one 2015. The first term. A rubber presser. Or Tinado 2 years. Na me a chairman of the education subcommittee. No, but you do another 2 years. Be said there. Security committee and intelligence committee ought them. Be said next when Bogu demo committee now. What is he talking about?
All right. Yeah.
So I don't want to go about it. Flooding issue. We are working on it.
Okay.
London Bridge, gutter, blockage. Gutter no. Yale there. Yabo construct new gutter. Ewa London Bridge. On char. London Bridge gutter no yebo boem na ya ye new gutter. It's about time gutter ye expanding na insunu flow. Oye Kowas Road obi so pay difference. The difference is that abandon beya be pedu, but instead there inche N1 wo beye atwedo, but machire me there Kowas one was buffeti kwa ekro mankafo. No was a pay Almina Junction. No was Atuado. Was Atua Dako Takrade Cornodo. In Tibetan Junction, Nanunka Konya, Yimda of Flade. I was there myself as an MC. Yaboshe na ye Sagatan all course dama. I think we will find lasting solution to it. That is why we are looking at an 8-year development plan that is going to change the settings of Cape Coast. Location of the factory. In market is coded. The land.
Okay.
Whatever it is, at the end of the day, we will get to know where the factory will be situated. Michia etefunyina michie guaman. I cannot afford to disappoint them. I will make sure I serve the people of Cape Coast wholeheartedly. I mean, my brother may be piska. They be sikanala nala baba. Eye na eye ni ya nyankopon ochirawa mo brodo mo kawasefo nyina but ever with the aim there sikanti na eleba ebezi poster ibo wie no na sikanalize sa wo yerba another ebo shriska no just one day, but if you do it and do it well nyankopon be shirawo mo wasefo nyina ibi etum akanwan meza ho brazil bosom misre Nyansa Nyimizi, and I need support from the people of Cape Coast to support me in all other means and make sure we build Cape Coast that we want. We reset Cape Coast that we want to befit the glorious and the status of the Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly.
Honorable Judge Justice Arthur, thank you too. All right, Ebusia, yes, aha, ena yezi jumezini nyinano yezi besi mezini zikwamuna suman ende yanyi the Lord Mayor, Honorable Judge Justice Arthur, MC for Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly, ena ende enyumri yanyi tina sa yezi inkomo for the past 3 hours. Wo course obey wonso adwenkyere messages ahuru ni nyina. I am not a self-acclaimed soulful. I am not a self-acclaimed soulful. And see, I was sending the message. You know, it's rather unfortunate. that you went on that tangent. Inti, mame, mesro bebre, made us say, Bernardo Go, FKK, Osman, and Afi, Blackus, training to Facebook, then also on YouTube. Yarosodo, na Jumezin Kani Naso, Achedo Amowani. As then been come a Betway, Game Park, Telecell, MPA, Damaso, Anointed Engineering, 31st Herbal Clinic, High Sense, and Afi Lunat, the one and also in Asana, is it Jumezin Bro, and Timin Kibua, Yamia Duma, Ochna, Yabasanesha. Have a wonderful, good evening. Yakrawina. Bye bye.
Sorry,